I'm sorry, y'all. I totally fell asleep. Shout out to the winner of the Spades game. I think Robbie and her boo won again. But I did end up watching Jay Dunn's replay. Jay Dunn said she actually fell asleep and like forgot. But I actually fell asleep. I was supposed to go live. Um but I ended up falling asleep. I was watching something with my husband. We did end up watching that Miss Cleo movie. I hope um somebody does a review of it. It was actually a really good movie. And I didn't even realize that Miss Cleo's baby daddy was gay. Honestly, I didn't even realize Miss Cleo was gay. I ain't even gonna hold you. But yeah, I ended up falling asleep because good morning, good evening, hey my opinion. I ended up falling asleep because I was a little bit frustrated. And y'all know when I'm frustrated, I feel like I'm not really worth nothing. But Verla felt like that she had put too much creative juice, hey beautiful, into Box Talk. And first she said that it was her idea, girl. You know, Chad T came up with Box Talk. You wanted us to bring Box Talk back. And I told you that I didn't do it because my original host is busy working, living her best ass life. And then I don't know why she think like she was the only one who was gonna have topics. Cause girl, we was gonna do whole feshes and everything. Like if you watch the show, then you know it was definitely a flow to it. Chad T did not play that shit, and you see HR, she don't play that either. And so either way it go, like whatever. Okay, because before I went to sleep, I got me some dick. Okay, it's probably why I ended up falling asleep and sleeping for so long. But y'all know my body, like clockwork, it's like get up at 2 a.m. So I just woke up probably about 15 minutes ago, stomach growling. Okay. Hey, my opinion. Hey, beautiful sugar. So, she is saying that, you know, she blocked you, beautiful. Um, and then she wanted Remix to come up there, but I guess he didn't like email her back quick enough. And she was blocking everybody, y'all. Where my trucker at? I gotta apologize to my trucker because I see my trucker over there. All he did was drop down and say hello, and she blocked him too. So if I see you, if you in the clouds, I'm so sorry that she blocked you and cussed you out. And beautiful, she accused one of my truckers of being you, of trolling her. And I was like, nah, because he had said that he was going to watch the show. I had told him that we would be doing the freaky show. And I even told him where to find Verla at so that he could go kind of find her on his own because I ain't no hating ass bitch. And yeah, she blocked him and said that he was you, beautiful. I said beautiful ain't never trolled under a troll account a day in her damn life. So everybody is a troll. Hell, even post Stephanie Collins was blocked in the chat because she was commenting and she said she couldn't see nothing, just like I couldn't see nothing. Because when she first started, I told her like, "Yo, it's not that serious, whatever." I don't know, child, whatever. Let me blow my nose. Anyway, you know, we ain't make it nowhere, but I just finished uh watching J Dub was over there dragging Ness. Apparently Ness got served by the VSI con. I don't know. Y'all know they've been going back and forth for like forever. I don't know, but I was trying to catch up because we went to a barbecue joint, but y'all know uh, we be taking pit stops and stuff. So something that should have took us like 45 minutes took us 2 hours because I wanted to make pit stops. And the place didn't have my brisket, so then we had to go way out the way to get my brisket because it was brisket day. Man, listen, I don't even if she when I say my plant lady account is blocked over there and my hair account is blocked over there, girl, I don't got time, okay? Because one thing about Google is they did say something about like if you have to have a new email address to make a troll account, right? But if you like my troll accounts have been active so long that they closed those email accounts, and so I just didn't even feel like the trolling wasn't in me. And I had just went to go visit, put some flowers and clean my mama grave up, which I did. Beautiful. I did take a video of that, but I don't know. I don't think I should really post that. I was gonna post it on my plant channel because every year I plant some different plants at her grave site. But I don't know the way that this fucking sector is. They're fucking such weirdos that yeah, I think I'll probably just keep that to myself. But I went and spent some time with her while Mello sat in the car and called me weird, okay? But I don't fucking care. I don't care that him and his dad think I'm weird. I told them to drop me off and come back and get me when I called them. But they didn't leave me out there. They just sat in the car and let me be. I was out there for a good like hour and a half. And so after I did that, we made our little way back home and the Spades game was still on. So I actually did. Thank you for asking me if I had a good night because beautiful girl, I slept so good. After I took Mello to go get that little PlayStation card, honey, I took him to get his little PlayStation card and I grabbed him something to eat and came home and crashed out. And honey, when I woke up, they both was shaking me, asking me if I was ready to go get something to eat. So yeah, girl, that was a good. You know how you sleep and I don't know that you sleep. Girl, I didn't even know I was asleep. They had scared the living daylights out of me. My heart was beating out fast, child. I could have had a headache. I mean, a heart attack the way they were shaking me. And I woke up and they both was just looking at me, looking the damn same. Just one big and one not. And so I got me some good sleep. But I actually didn't mean to fall asleep that last go around. But I guess that it just happened. Girl, yeah, I was knocked out, okay? And then the heat here in South Carolina just is fucking disrespectful. And I'm quite sick of it, okay? It deserves to be punched in the face. But yeah, and then what made us take so long was I had seen this girl at the barbecue joint and she had on this outfit from Old Navy. It was so cute. It was a one piece. So, I had to go on by the Old Navy and then they didn't have that outfit, but they had other outfits. But then let me tell you how Mello is so fucking shady. Mello talking about saying, well, mama, you already getting big. You're not gonna be able to fit that much longer. I'm real sick of him. You know what I'm saying? At least he ain't telling me to unbig my back no more. Okay, cause baby, listen, I love me a good old navy. I love me a good old navy. So he got him some swimming trunks and stuff. And I got me some stuff and then I had to go and check on my nana because my mama birthday is always rough for her, and so I just be trying to make sure she okay. A lot of people try to stay away from her because she's like me, she's so nice, beautiful, but it's 2 days of the year that you really ain't gonna be able to get nothing nice up out of her. Yesterday was one of them, so I just wanted to make sure that she was okay. So yeah, that's what I did after yesterday. And then I woke up to try to see what was going on. And it said, oh, she's fine, beautiful. She's strong. She made it through segregation. So, child, she's all right. I told her she way stronger than me. But it ain't really a lot going on. The Mo 3 sector lie. But hey, at a block party. 357 had something going on with some women earlier, but they was yelling too loud. And when people be yelling too loud, it made my nerves bad, so I had to keep it pushing. But it ain't really nothing else going on. unless I missed something, which is totally possible. Because after I listened to Verla complain and then drop her link and ask why nobody was there. Um, but Stephanie, like I said, good morning, Rex. Stephanie was there to talk to her about the Miss Cleo movie or whatever, and so I just kind of disengaged and I ate and we watched some of it. We ain't watched all of it because I had recorded it, but yeah, we watched it up until like the middle. So I'm gonna finish it tomorrow or today. Cause I told Verlo I was gonna hope that she did a, what do you call it, like a review on it. So I wanted to make sure that I watched it so that I could follow what she was gonna be talking about. But I just think I'm gonna just let that alone, okay? Cause child, I my patience, I don't got it for these elementary ass games. My baby boy birthday is coming soon. It's very hard for me, but me and my kids are gonna let some balloons go. Wonderful. And you know, beautiful, I still have a hard time getting my siblings together. I still don't think that my brother been to the graveyard since my mama died. So some of them don't have no problem with coming together and spending time, and you know the other ones don't want to see me because I look like her. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword, but it's fine. The ones who will deal with me, I'll deal with them, and the ones who won't, I don't push them too. But I do prefer to spend time with my family, because I think that grieving is important, and I do think that people have to understand that grief never ends. Some Grief never ends. You just learn to tolerate it better as time goes on. At least y'all, I know I have like my Barry White voice, but I told y'all how my body worked. I woke up to eat at 2, so I'll still have to get myself together. But yeah, so uh, hopefully tomorrow. Today is a better day. Mello want to go do some stuff at the mall, so I told him I would take him so that his daddy could get some rest, cause he only off on Sundays until we go on vacation. Um, in October, bless his heart. So he been working really, really hard, and I like to give him Sunday to get a little bit of rest. So we always go and do something together. And tomorrow he wants to go to the mall and get some more shoes. And so I told him I'd take him to get him some more. So we're gonna do that. And y'all know we live in fucking Timbuktu, so just to get to the mall takes an hour. So that at least give him 3 to 4 hours here by himself. If he wanna play his game or sleep or do whatever, he could do it. I think it's important to afford your partner that, quality time to themselves, to pour back into themselves or just get rest. Cause baby, the way the world is. So I don't think I done missed anything because I scrolled through my list and it don't seem like I missed too much nothing going on. Oh, I see D. Terrell went live again for the second time. So, what was his live about, you? Let me try to ear hustle right quick. Hell, I woke up and I was listening to Woo Chat. Woo Chat. So Miss Paulette was live and she was talking about, listen, first of all, I don't know how the hell she came up with the nickname for Ness. She calls her a swamp donkey. But that shit, I've never heard of such a thing. Um, so that sound like some stuff that my brother-in-law, people from Louisiana, would say. Oh, listen, I follow this girl, and the name of her channel is Agus and Family, right? And how I found her is because she has PCOS, and she has like a full beard, beautiful. She has a full on beard, and so she was waxing it or whatever, but then uh, like one of a dermatologist found her videos through social media and offered her to do like some laser treatments to kind of help her out. So she's going through that and she's live. I like watching her, but it'd be kind of breaking my heart. So that's polycystic ovary syndrome. It runs in a lot of black women, and the actual number one cause for women to get that is from perms, the chemicals in hair perms, actually hair relaxers, what we call hair relaxers. And sometimes it's just hereditary, but but especially in us black women, and it causes a decrease in estrogen and an increase in testosterone. So that could look like missing periods, or having excessively long periods, one or the other, or just not having a period at all, excessive growth, hair growth. Um, you hold on to water weight a little bit more. So yeah, it's a thing. It's like a whole thing. And people used to leave such hurtful comments to her and call her sir ma'am and tell her to shave it. And she was saying, basically she had got to the point where she didn't care because she's married and she's got her children. Oh, and it's very hard to get pregnant. So I remember, girl, listen, the unfortunate so unfortunately, because we were getting perms when we were so young, those chemicals stay in your body for like a good amount of time. You know how they say you swallow bubble gum and it take you forever to poop it out. They they're alleging that that's like the same thing with the chemicals from hair perms. So that's why I try to tell everybody to be natural. I don't. I would rather a woman wear a wig any day over getting her regular hair perm. Yes, the chemicals stay in your body for a good long time, and they know this. Um, and it's kind of sad. Hold on, beautiful. I gotta blow my nose, girl, cause child, it's cold, but I can't cut the air down because they start sweating like profusely immediately. So I'm sitting literally. I don't know what made me put my desk under the air vent. I don't know. I guess back then I would be hot all the time. I'm not sure. But my desk is literally right under the air vent. But yeah, she I like her. She's so sweet. And I love her style of parenting. A lot of people say that she spoiled her kids too much, beautiful, but she explained that you know, it was so hard for her to even have them children, and she carried children that didn't make it because of her condition, and that she fought so hard to have these children that she's not getting ready to traumatize these children and make them grow up faster. And I feel the same way. I do not believe in traumatizing your children at all. I take a very soft approach to parenting, um, because I know what it's like to be not parented in a soft manner. Okay. Yeah, it's sad. And so they were like dragging her because her she was cleaning, like she do kind of like, how I'll do a short of me like potting something, or doing some seeds. She does a lot of shorts. Good morning, Shakira. She does a lot of shorts of her cleaning her children's room, just doing like stay at home mom shit, like everyday stuff, cleaning their room, cleaning the kitchen. And people tell her that her children have too many things, that she need to make her children clean, and if those was her children, their children would be cleaning. And listen, Mello is not the maid. I'm telling you that right now. Mello is not the maid. He not about to be doing no type of maid activities. He gonna clean up exactly what he messed up, nothing more and nothing less. And I'm not traumatizing my child into oblivion, nor am I beating him into submission because society in America told me that that's what the hell I'm supposed to do. Absolutely not. So people are weird. It's like if you give your kids an easy life, they drag you for it. If you give your kids a hard life, they drag you for it. Motherfuckers just be wanting to drag just to drag. Like y'all miserable. Okay. Some people are just miserable. Oh, okay. Shakim, did you watch the fundraiser? Never mind, I don't even know why I asked you that. Y'all let me quit trying to be messy in the middle of the night. I know Pizza had a fundraiser and a lot of people boycotted it. Like, to be clear, I was never donating to her ass, okay? Hey, Stephanie. Yeah, people are weird. So I don't know why they treat her like that. But I enjoy her and her content. And I like to talk to her, okay? Because she be up over in the night sometimes when nobody is live. And so I'll be like, how's your journey going? And the treatments, like instead of her beard growing right back within like a week, it take like a month for it to grow back now. So the laser hair treatments are actually working as far as the excessive hair growth on her face. But until she, gets the proper medical care, which is so hard to come by these days, she's gonna keep going with that. And then you want to know what's crazy is I actually had a dream that my best friend had like a full ass beard. I'm gonna have to call my best friend tomorrow and see how she and make sure she got a full beard and tell her, girl, you got a full beard. You had a beard in my damn dream. I don't really know how to interpret dreams, but I just thought that was funny. That and then we was like in the hood. I don't know. I be having crazy dreams. And it was like dogs everywhere. I don't know, beautiful. It was definitely weird. Definitely weird. Good morning, Stephanie. Thank you for hitting Verla's link and conversing with her, even though she wanted to act like she got you blocked, boo. Um, because if you wouldn't have came, I still would have ear hustled. But when you came, I felt better that somebody was actually there. So thank you for being there for her, even though she drives all her support away every chance she get. I asked my mom quite often when I was a youngster if they adopted me. So she would have to listen. I got a southern grandma, so my grandma did not play that. Like you pick up behind yourself immediately. So like my OCD is that way. Like I still, I know. Like I don't know. I know. I still tell my son, shut the door because you're running up my light bill. Like, and I got that from my grandmother, right? But I still tell him, don't leave, not like, stop leaving the door open. You're running up the light bill. And the way that he and his friends kind of look at me with the side, I was just like, what? And they do not listen. They proceed to run in and out and drink all the juices and shit. And then when I tell them go out there and drink out the water spigot, he was like, "Mama, I'm not fixing to do that. That's nasty." I was like, oh, "Child, you have no idea. Like we couldn't run in and out, and we had to drink from the spigot. We couldn't come in the house and get juicy juices and honest juices. We couldn't do that. If we came in the house, you stayed your butt in the house, but not this generation. This generation, child, they build different." But anyway, so yeah, we didn't do box talk. And again, like I was telling her, I wasn't, oh yeah, my stomach's still curling, but I had to take my heartburn medicine first because when I ate earlier, it gave me heartburn. So I have to postpone until I think, because it was like 2:10, 2:12 when I took my medicine. So I need to give it a little bit of time before I eat, or I'm just going to have real bad heartburn and I don't need none of those problems. So I'm going to eat in a minute. I promise. But we was trying to be nice for Verla, but Chad, Verla don't know what being nice means. So whatever. Oh, I did see. I made a community wall. Um, I made a community wall, and so shout out to me. I made a community wall. Good morning. Logically speaking. Good morning. Um, but yeah, I didn't see too much more going on, unless shit, I was asleep. I don't even fucking care. I don't care. I was asleep. So I was hoping somebody else was gonna be live when I woke up, but nobody's live. So I said, well, fuck it. Oh Lord, just Alan. Okay. I was hoping that somebody in the sector would actually be live, but nobody was when I checked and scrolled. So I said, fuck it, I'm up now. I don't know how long I plan on. Drama got what exactly does that mean? I missed all the lives. Oh, what lives? Why you? Okay, clearly YM said I missed something. Hold on. That would be, I guess it would be under videos now because it wouldn't be live no more. Let me see. Hold on. Smoke and Kip think they dodge drama. Lord Jesus. What? The only person who I knew had went live was D Darrell. Um, okay, so they've moved on from Triggs. You financed them. Docs and DJ drama. What type of shit? What? Lord Jesus. All right. Well, if that makes you happy on the inside, I guess. Remix Smoke are saying they got drama's info. Okay, Lord. Well, I hope it makes them happy on the inside. Chill. All right. So how they gonna confirm this one? You been fishing? What you catch? My son loved to fish. Carrie went live, squawking like a chicken. Look at Chad T. Damn, damn, damn. Okay, so damn, I missed the Carrie live. I missed a smoke live. All right. Well, I hope you caught some good fish. My son loved him and John Luke love to fish, and they even MacGyvered their own fucking fishing post. The shit is crazy, Alan, but I fully support it. When they catch wild shit, I just be like, good for y'all. It be so nasty to me though. Okay, so I caught drama in Ray Kids. Oh, okay. All right. So, I guess that was your goal. I guess great for you. Okay, and YM wants to know, yeah, why? Why? You just don't like them niggas. Kango Al said he caught the big fish. Wait a minute, so my dumb ass, and I'm out here like, yeah, what you went fishing? What did you catch? Chatty. I'm tired. Okay, so you said Kip says he gonna get Drama's job, and I'm trying to figure out how. Look, I've been telling you niggas, why you niggas at college got me fired yet, so I could get paid fucking unemployment, and they could pay me out straight up for the rest of my PTO. So a lady acted like really. My look, I'm tired. It's the brain. It's the brain fog. We gonna blame it on baby brain fog. Uh, none of them acting like Verla. I really thought he meant he like been fishing. I'm over here talking about Mellow love fishing. My dumb ass. So sorry, Lord. Please forgive me for thinking that we were having a like normal conversation about like going like normal outdoor stuff. I wish you the best. Now we can roast, love, level playing fields. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, are y'all gonna do a roast battle? Y'all gonna do a roast battle together? I guess, that's good. We were supposed to have a roast battle, but it never happened, right? No, he wish us all the best, y'all. So does that mean that you're like leaving the sector now? Cause you said you wish us the best, baby brain. Yeah, that's what they call it when like you don't remember anything, Stephanie, or you like quick to forget. But really, I just woke up not too long ago. That's why I still got this very white voice going on. They said they called Moby Dick and Jaws. Child, Lord have mercy. Stephanie, where you been? I believe that I'm having the third sector, baby. Yeah, that's why resting is so important to me. Yeah. And listen, it was reported to me via a community wall, Stephanie Collins, that my husband is not my baby daddy. Now, listen, even if that were true, even if that were true, in my state, when a baby is born within the confines of a marriage, the assumption goes that the father is the husband, and the husband name go on the birth certificate and so on and so forth, and then it's the husband's burden of proof to prove A, that he's not the baby's daddy, and B, then after you prove that you're not the baby daddy, you have to pay the state to take your name off of the birth certificate and social security card and so on and so forth. You saw that? Yeah. Yeah. I'm for real. Kit was looking for all y'all ladies to tap in and defend drama. Charity, honey, I was sleep like no other. You can ask, YM baby, you can ask anything. Go ahead, sugar. Go, but you shouldn't have to ask. Come on now. Who else harasses people on community walls like repeatedly? So that took me out. So even if that were true, and today I got a new name. I think I was called Skanky Train Lady. Um, so apparently I've been getting trains ran on me too. Child, nobody told me. Um, so yeah, I seen that girl. The sector is his life. You remember the Godfather told us that a while ago. We didn't listen. We didn't listen. You see, I can admit when I don't listen to some shit. Diderot told us that his life kind of revolves around this sector. So, and even really Sharkim too. Lady Kid's shoes had a party and his pet showed up. What? Yeah, I don't really know what that means. Can you rephrase your remark? Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, girl. It's fine. Listen. If you think for a minute, yeah, we don't understand that. We don't understand what you said, sir. Maybe reword that differently. His shoes had a party and all his pants showed up. What? Child, look, what about like Shaquille? Let me see if I could just Google like what. Okay, so and then I mean, I don't really know any of this. I guess I can do this. What I'll do is I'll pin the link right, and if anybody want to explain to me, um, if not, I don't fucking care. All right, Lord, I'm over here sharing screens, but it sounds like it makes Alan happy, and so if that makes him happy, and if that's how he pours into himself to better himself, whom am I? All right, I saw you had a fire live. Man, listen, Chad T, it was a lot going on in that live. That live drained me. I believe that's why I was so tired. Because when I say I went and took Mello to get his little card for, they were doing some sort of um what do you call it? They did some sort of event on Fortnite, and he wanted some specific artillery or something like that. Shit, I don't know. I can't call it. Oh, okay, he's here, guys. Is this you, Alan?
Yeah, what's up, toy lady? How you
Hi.
doing?
I'm wonderful. How you doing, Alan? Now go ahead and explain to me what your comment meant. You said his shoes had a party and all his pants showed up. Does that mean he went to the party with no pants on and just shoes?
No, toy lady. Look, check this out. We're gonna do it like this.
All right.
Uh, your
So,
boy Triggs got caught up, and now
okay.
your boy Drama's caught up too, toy lady. So I remember when you used to be back talking about talking a whole bunch of shit about Alan Logic. So I just wanted to come back and let you
Alan
know.
Logic, you don't remember some of the stuff that you said to me?
I remember how you came at me first, toy lady. I remember that. So let's
Alan
see. So
Logic,
we're
I
gonna
hate
talk.
it. All
We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about who struck first. Now, do you want to talk
right.
about it? We can do it.
Go ahead. Let's I
Okay,
guess
toy
let's
lady.
hear it.
You used to be over there. talking
Okay.
about I'm whooping on women. You used to have the Free Yumiko banner running all around your page and shit like that. Why would you do something like that?
Me?
Yeah,
Are you sure
you.
you have the right person?
I've got the right person, toy lady.
Can you show me where I said
Now
that?
you can front. Yeah, you know what? I am. I will. I will very shortly. But
Okay.
while I'm up here, I don't have time to switch back and forth and do all that right there. I do it on my community
Do,
page on
do
my
you have a
just
link
speaking.
for me?
Yeah, it's coming short. It's coming soon. It's coming soon. I'll
Okay.
probably
Okay.
put it up
Yeah.
there tomorrow. But anyway, like I said, um, you know what's really funny out here is that I knew these niggas was broke down, busted, and fucking disgusted. I knew these motherfuckers didn't have a goddamn thing to their name. And he was sitting over there fronting and faking. But I can understand why the sector loved it. I can. I really can, man. Niggas is over here with all kinds of messed up ideas on race and shit like that. I mean, niggas just stupid as fuck. They're talking about shit that's 50 years old. Now, check this out. We got drama. We got him. We
Uh,
got him.
did I already?
Did you see Smoke Live? Did you look at it?
I did not. They are telling me in the chat that there was a few lives in the sector that I missed. But wait,
Oh,
before you go into
if
details,
you ain't talking
can
about
you explain to
remix, you
us
didn't miss nothing.
if I didn't miss nothing?
Not if you're talking about remixes live. Hell no, he ain't talking
No,
about
I
shit.
didn't even realize. I thought
Remix
Remix
is only
stopped
on
playing.
AFW talking points. That's all. That's the only
Well,
thing he's
come
talking
on
about.
now we know that, Alan. We know that.
Mhm.
So what does your comment mean about his shoes was late to his pants was late? Can you
Oh,
explain it?
you didn't see the Ray Triggs pictures?
No.
You didn't see the one where the nigga was in platform shoes with his pants, bunched up on top of him.
What? Alan. Alan.
You didn't see that. You didn't see that.
You are not serious right
You
now,
know,
right?
yeah. Look, you know how we used to when we go to church in the South. You know, I'm talking about North Carolina. You know, when we go to the church in the South, when you go to the tailor man, usually they give you about one break. They say, "Do you want it to break on top of the shoes?" And you get
Yeah,
about
my
one break in
grandma's
there.
a tailor. Yes, she's
Okay,
a
yeah. Well,
tailor.
he had about 15 breaks on top of them goddamn
You're
on
not
top of
letting
them platforms that he was wearing, man. I said, so it looked like his shoes threw a party, and his and invited all of his pants down to him. He had about 25 breaks in them jeans. I said, Lord God, man. And the damn collar on the shirt was stretched all the way out from here to high heaven. I said, oh, I said, I said, this motherfucker looked like Colonel Sanders. He had on the Colonel Sanders collar in that motherfucker. I said, well, I tell you what, I tell you what, this makes sense. It had to be a nigga that was about 5'6", driving around in somebody else's car that he took to the car wash, putting up in houses, and then I heard Drama say, well, Triggs live in a $400,000 house. You know what? I own a $400,000 house in North Carolina. I wish I could find something for 400,000 in
you
Cali.
listen. If you can
That
find
shit.
something for 100,000 right now, good luck.
No, not in California. You can't. Yeah, we got houses in the goddamn in the projects, and everything is $1 million. So
I
no,
can't.
it's a different story. But anyway, like I was saying, drama looked like a whole bug. Drama looked like a bug life sitting up in there. Uh,
This
I
nigga,
know my niggas is bad.
this
I
nigga
came on
said
this motherfucker
what?
looking too good. I came on being myself because you know what? I ain't got shit to hide, and I love it. And I love it, and I love my life. Whatever. Got a bad bitch over here with me. We riding foreign all day, and I'm saying this is why niggas was hating. I understand why you can congregate and go over there with a bunch of niggas like this, man. It's fucked up. When I pop off, man, these niggas smoke God over there in the car. He retarded as fuck. Wife is too. And this nigga talking about going on vacation, but he was in a goddamn he was in an Oldsmobile 88, still talking about he
And
riding
like a
around somewhere.
cutlass? Was it a cutlass?
Something. It might have
Cutlasses
been
are very nice.
it might have been a deuce and a quarter, but they don't make cutlasses or deuces no more.
I was about to say,
But
you
what
know
I'm
they don't
saying
make them no more, right? Like down here in the South, those cars are coveted.
is, it is when you want to make him an old school, but that was his daily driver. You understand what I'm saying? He's talking about we going on vacation. He had this bitch on the road for about 25 goddamn hours, trying to get to where they was going. And all up at FDMG and shit like that. I mean, when you look at this shit, you really looking at weirdos. Then I go over to Spiderman's page. He got a picture of Svengali's up there. It's on my community wall. This bitch looked like this bitch
Do you
looked like
have
a
a
whole
you
goddamn
have a new
buffalo.
page? Because I don't see your. I was subscribed to your old page and I don't see
Well, just
it.
when you finish this, yeah,
Uh-huh.
don't come over to my fishing page. I don't want you niggas over there. But when you finish this, click on the
But just
avatar
don't come
that
over to my plant page because I don't want you niggas over there.
you,
Okay,
yeah,
as long as you don't come to my
yeah.
plant page, I won't
But
come
I'm
to
gonna
your
tell you
fishing
what. I'm
page.
gonna tell you what. This was all in the mix. Now here's the thing. This is what's going on for the sector. This is what I came up here to talk about. Now, so
Okay.
drama's gone. Um, Ray Kids is gone, and now see what you're gonna get out of drama and Ray Kids from now on is like Kip said. The shows that they're gonna be putting on is gonna be rated G. All right, understand that. Ain't gonna be no more docs information. Ain't gonna be none of that. That shit is rated G. Now, what I've got going on here is I'm pushing through some stuff in the court system for Svengali's. So if anybody wants to get on the bandwagon, go over to the new page, get in the comments. If you want to support me doing that, I don't need your support because I make more money than anybody in the sector, including Dirty D Rail. But if you want to get down with it, if you want to put your 2 cents in, then if you have information or anything like that, come over to the come over to the logically speaking page, put that up because my next target is Svengali's. We're gonna get her up out of here. And then I'll get, grown snitch and pillhead later on. I mean, them niggas is small fries anyway. They can't even pay $400 in the rent, so I don't give a fuck. But Svengali's, I got to get Svengali's. That's my next target. Svengali's in the AFW.
Okay, so if anybody would like to help in that, then go over to Logically Speaks, correct?
Hmm. Logically speaking.
Oh, sorry,
Logically
Logically
speaking.
Speaking,
Right. Right.
and you will see some community wall posts that will direct you in the right direction. I
Hmm.
wish you the best of luck with that, Alan, because
Oh well, thanks.
I
Thanks. I
seen
appreciate it.
what they did to you.
Yeah, it was bad, wasn't it?
It was.
Al Lanier was involved in it. He was talking about Al Lanier said if he comes anywhere close to me in Hawaii,
This
I'll
is
deal with him.
Mikey. This ain't
I
no
never
fucking.
said, I never said I'd come anywhere close. I know it's Mikey. I know
Oh,
Al
okay. I was
Lanier ain't
about
gonna
to
get on
say
no
that,
page with
Alan.
me.
Do not.
I know Al Lanier ain't coming nowhere near,
Okay. I was about to
nowhere
say
near me.
he is
I know
scared
that.
pussy. He not
But
coming over here.
Big Mike, what do you think about what's been dropped already?
I mean,
Chill.
they reach it
You think they're
Why you
reaching?
say that? Why you say that, cuz?
because it's at this okay if you give somebody if you tell somebody about the situation, right?
Uh-huh.
Their opinion is are they gay, or what do they want to see, or what do they want to happen?
What, Mikey? Wait.
Whoa. You know
Yes.
what? Let me answer that because I think I can
Because me
understand that. I think I
personally,
can understand what was said.
Oh, okay. Go ahead then, Alan. Go ahead if you can
look,
understand it.
look. Me personally, I don't care whoever
Well, hold
looks.
on, Mikey. Let Alan explain to me what you just meant, cause I'm
No, Mike Dog can explain what he meant. But see,
okay.
the thing is, with me and Mikey's my nigga. You ain't never heard Mikey get up here and speak bad about me. He know what the deal is. He know a real nigga when he see one. So he's talking to one. So this the thing that I'm gonna say, Mike Dog. Do you feel any problem, Mike, when you came up in this joint? You was cammed up, homie. You was cammed up. Everybody can see your
Yeah, I
face.
was cammed up.
Everybody,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. Everybody, right now. When I came
I
in,
don't mind camming up.
right, that's what I'm
You
saying.
know, I don't.
When I came in here, I was cammed up, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
So
I
here
was
what
like,
I'm
who uncle is this all up in
this
the
what I'm
camera?
talking about. This what I'm
I
talking about.
mean,
Check this out, Mike.
me
But hold
personally,
up, hold down one
yeah,
second though. Hold down one
yeah,
second.
yeah.
Hold down one time. Because they not like us. And here's the situation. You had a whole bunch of people. Now, look, I don't care if drama get 15,000 people in a chat. I wouldn't give a fuck. I don't care if Ray Kids gets 20,000 in a chat. Nobody cares about this so-called YouTube popularity because all of you niggas is broke, busted, and fucking disgusted. Nobody got no money, right? So here's the thing.
Hey, Sam. Sam, you got the
What changes is this, Mikey? What changes is this?
Me
When you a
personally,
motherfucking bitch, when you a bitch ass nigga like Slander God who want to sit up and talk about somebody, and we
No, you
finally
don't
see
want to sound
you,
like
then guess
Mikey.
what? I don't give a
mm,
fuck about that bitch nigga. Now, but what happens is this. Now we can talk some shit. Now when it
No.
comes to Ray kids, we can talk some shit. Now when it comes to drama, let's talk some shit. That's
So
all
y'all
I'm
gonna have
saying.
a
Look,
roast battle?
everything is everything. Now, you know what? Ain't gonna be no roast battles. These niggas ain't gonna go. These niggas ain't gonna do no more shows. It's over with. But what
So
I'm
you've
saying is
ran them
this.
out the sector? Is
Well,
that
I mean, I think I ran them. I think I ran them into reality. I don't think I ran them out of nowhere. I think I ran them into reality. That's what I ran them into. And so now we're not gonna sit up here and talk about Alan Logic was beating on women. We're not gonna talk about hashtag free Yumiko. If we do, we're gonna talk about Marie on OnlyFans. If we do, we're gonna talk about drama being the goddamn Rick Ross of the sector. We're gonna do all of that. That's what I'm saying. It's level the playing field. Everybody can get it now. And that's a beautiful thing. Now, if you a troll and you want to be anonymous, then you know what? Stick to just typing you in the chat, doing what you do, and leave the shit talking alone. Now, when you come out here trying to dox people and you get found out, sit your ass down somewhere. We good. I love it. It's a beautiful day.
Mikey?
I I mean, me personally, I don't really care how nobody looks. I don't really care. You know, I don't. Especially a man. I don't want to worry about how a man looks. That makes me feel like not on some homo shit. You know what I mean? Makes me feel on some homo shit. Me worried about how a nigga look, all that. You, 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 you understand what I'm saying?
Well, okay, check
I
this out, Mikey.
understand
Check
that.
this out, Mikey. Check this out, Mikey. Now, if a nigga is talking about how you look, right,
That that
and
means
and, and you
that
can't see
means
them, and you can't see them, well, I mean, what are you talking about?
I mean repeat that again. I didn't catch that.
If somebody's up here talking about Mikey look fucked up, Mikey's this and Mikey's that, but you can't see nothing about these people. You don't know nothing about this motherfucker. How you gonna roast a
Mm.
nigga?
I mean, I
Or you
don't.
just wanted an equal roasting playing field.
I mean, it could be equal, but I'm gonna be like, look, man. Hey, if you don't want to put your face, then don't put your face. All I know is I'll say some wild shit to make them
Of
cam up.
course, of course.
I'll say some
Lord,
wild shit to
Mikey,
make them
that was
cam up.
not the.
All I'm saying
Hey,
is,
look, man, check us out. Check us out, though.
you
Now,
feel
you
me?
had you had Carrie, you had Carrie Ann, who I supported, and who I consider one of the dumbest bitches ever in life. Right? Had her job
Damn.
fucked with by a
She's not
goddamn troll.
dumb.
Yeah, she's a stupid motherfucker because she had her whole shit fucked with by Svengalis. I don't think the bitch has been back to work yet. But you had Carrie come over here. Now, when my ex-wife from goddamn 22 years ago. Well, hold up. Was it 22? 23? No, 2003. 21 years ago, my ex-wife, after I kicked the hoe out and told her give me back my shit and blah blah blah, and the car she was talking about got destroyed. It was belonged to me anyway. Went up to the court and said, "Oh, this nigga did this, that, and the third." And the judge said, "Man, get this shit out of here." Right?
Mm.
Carrie Ann came back and said, "Hey, this motherfucker's over here beating women." Binary code came over here and said, "This motherfucker's beating women." Now you got a Ray
Yeah,
Kids up in this joint.
always wanted to know what, why did Carrie Ann said that? Why she try to spin that narrative
Yeah, because because
when hold
because
on
that's what
when
Svengali. They was on the Svengali titty, man. All of them was.
I know, but this is what I
Wait, you're
understand.
saying Carrie was AFW?
No, 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 no.
I was
I don't
about
know
to
if she
say,
was. I
Alan,
don't
now
know if she.
come
I don't know
on.
if she was or not. They tried to say I was AFW. I don't know
They
if Carrie
did.
was or I don't know if Carrie was or not. All I know is the one thing that I never did. Do you know how much information Svengali sent me behind the scenes?
Um,
I never showed a goddamn thing.
man,
Never wanted
people.
to see
I
it.
mean,
Never
damn,
wanted to see it.
people got
And
too
she
much
never
Most
and
time on
Sven
their
and
hands.
Svengali's never sent me no money either.
Why
Because
she?
she's a broke bitch. She's a broke hoe. She can't send me
Okay,
What
no
yeah.
money.
exactly did she want you to do with the information that she sent you,
I
Alan?
think I think what she wanted me to do was the same thing that Drama did, that Ray Kids did, that Slander did, that Carrie Ann did, and that Binary did. And I'm sorry, let me include me and mine's and Grown Snitch. I think she wanted me to go out there and run with it. But what she did, what before Mona came onto the scene, Mona hadn't doxed my taxes yet. And so they didn't realize that I make 150 grand a year. I'm talking about when my eyes closed. So what ended up happening was she was like, no, I need a nigga like a remix. I need a grown snitch. I need some motherfuckers that's out here desperate looking for some cheeks, right?
I mean,
And
what
that's
they
what
looking for?
Hold on, Mikey. Let him finish. Let him
they
finish.
looking for people, Mikey, they looking for people that are desperate. One, a lot of these people believe they can come on YouTube and make a living off of it. That's the
That is
first
true.
thing.
That is
A
true.
lot of folks want clout. But no, I've been paid for a very long time. And I'm not bragging about it. I just have to state the facts to lay down the foundation for what I'm talking about. So when it came to me, she used to, send messages back and forth. And I told her, I said, you and Rev G is stupid. I got those text messages. I put them out. I said, "You and Rev G can't teach me a goddamn thing."
No,
So
I do
you have to
remember the
go
text
to,
messages. I do
yeah,
remember.
you have to go to a nigga like Smoke. You have to go to a grown snitch, a convicted murderer. You have to go to a Ray Kids, a nigga that steal from Rent Center. You have to go to a DJ Dummy, a nigga that works in probation, that is sitting up here
And then
using
and
the,
then and then you got
yeah.
Slater over here jumping the bandwagon.
hmm
You feel me? He's cool, but he's jumping the bandwagon now.
No, Corey, look, man, he put Corey's daughter up there. I was the
Yeah,
only person that spoke out about it.
but yeah, okay, that was wrong. That was wrong. I ain't
It's
gonna
super
hold
wrong.
you.
Come on,
It
man.
was
You know
wrong. It
better than
was
that.
wrong. It was wrong. But this is what I don't understand about people, right?
Hmm.
Don't put your family on YouTube if you don't want other people to grab it.
Well, they didn't. When
You
it came
feel
to
me?
Peelhead and Grown Snitch, they go over to my wife's page, to my wife's Facebook. My wife ain't even on Facebook. They go over to my wife's Facebook page, and they put that up there. Spengalis, you ain't never seen her say nothing about that. She was all in
First of
favor
all,
of that.
look, look.
They go and get my mother and father who feed the needy on a regular
Fir-
basis who get
Look,
recognized for it.
look. I'm gonna
They didn't
say
say shit
this.
about that.
I'm gonna say this, right? First of all, if I see a crime scene for the first time, I ain't gonna have my kid no, not even around no crime scene. You feel me? That's first of all, right? And then I'm not gonna post it on YouTube saying, "Oh, look, where man, I'm in a crime scene with, with such and such." Knowing the state of mind of the people on YouTube.
Well,
That's
I
my
want to say this.
logic. That's my logic of thinking,
That's a good
I want to
logic,
say
Mike.
this to. I want to say this
right?
to you, Mike. I want to say
But
this
I'm,
to you,
but
Mike.
I'm
Let me
saying,
ask you
but
a question.
that's a straight up logic thinking. I ain't gonna
Hold
be
up,
like,
hold up.
okay, this is what I see. Look at, oh look, oh my fault, my daughter's at the crime scene, whatever. That's my logic of thinking. I ain't gonna post that.
But Mike,
You
dog,
you
check
got to
this
be an
out.
idiot to post that.
Check this out. Check this out.
I don't know.
Regardless of how you feel about old boy and what he did, the fact is that somebody else came in and tried to use it to poke fun at him,
Look, that's what I
and
said.
and
That's
that's
what I
something I wouldn't
said.
do.
Look, but that's what I said from the beginning. If you know the state of mind of the YouTube,
You don't
you
know. You
not
don't
you
know,
yeah,
Mikey.
you have to know from logic
No, you
off
don't.
jump.
No, you don't,
Come
Mikey.
on,
That's
my
the
guy.
lie. Mikey,
I
that's the lie
smoke
that
so
they've been
much.
telling.
Look. If I smoke so much, if I know, okay, I ain't gonna do this. I ain't gonna put that. That's my logic of thinking, right?
That's your logic, yeah.
So if I see a crime scene, I ain't gonna post that with my kid right there. The fuck out of here.
Mikey, Mikey. Here's the thing. Here's
Are
the
you
thing.
go? Are you gonna
This
post it?
who
It's
me?
a yes
No,
or no.
personally, no,
Okay then,
no, no.
because you
But
got the
here's the
logic
thing.
of thinking, right?
That's the way I think. But I'm saying
Okay then.
you can't break that down for everybody. You don't know how everybody feels. And when people come in here and say,
I
uh,
understand that,
"Hold
but
up," when
you know,
people say, "Oh, this was the sector," no, you
okay,
didn't know how different people was going to react. The sector is not the same people. The sector
yeah, but
is a
there's
diverse
people.
community.
Look, there's people do it for clout, and there's people that do it for content, and then there's people that does it just for the hell of it.
Right,
So out of those three, he did it for the hell of it,
Hey, Carla.
right,
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right.
So knowing the state of mind of the
You
sector.
don't know the state of the mind of the sector, Mike, is what I'm
Yes,
saying. You
yes, yes,
don't
yes.
know.
You do.
You're
You
not a
have to
mind reader,
know.
bro. You're not a
I
mind
mean,
reader,
I mean,
bro.
I know I'm not a mind reader, but I'm gonna have some type of understanding the way it is.
Right. You're gonna
Hey,
understand this
sexy
is
toy lady, can you hear me?
Oh yeah, you
some
sound great.
crazy
How
stuff
you
that
doing,
goes on.
shotgun
You
darling?
feel me?
I'm doing good today, sweetheart. I just had to cut in here because Alan Logic is in the building, and we don't want to hear Mikey and his slowisms too
Shut
much
your bitch
longer.
ass
We
up,
don't want to
nigga.
hear this
Wait till
slow
you
woman
start.
beating ass bitch,
Okay,
this
okay,
slow
okay,
cockeyed living with
okay,
an
my
old lady
guy.
from church, video
Look,
game,
my guy.
24
If you
hours a
say
day,
all that,
Fortnite
if you
obsessed
say
ass bitch.
all that,
We
go
don't
press
want to hear no
charges.
fuck ass,
Go
broke
press
ass,
charges,
lame
my
ass,
guy. Go press
dirty dick,
charges. Go
bad
press
mouth,
charges,
bad
my
teeth,
guy.
gingivitis ass,
My
predator
guy,
ass
go
nigga
press
like Mikey up here
charges.
trying to tell nobody about
Alright,
the
go
state of the
press
sector. You
charges.
need to stop fucking
My
around them little
guy,
ass kids
press
before we place you on
charges.
that list, bitch. We
Go
need to
press
report you
charges.
immediately.
Okay,
No,
so
I'm
do
gonna
it, my
report you.
nigga. Go talk
I don't
about
gotta
it.
press no
Do it. Go
motherfucking
talk
charges. You ain't
about
do
it.
shit to me,
Don't
bitch.
do it.
I
Talk
will tell you
about
what the
it.
fuck I want to tell you,
Talk
motherfucker.
about it, my
I
nigga.
wasn't even
Talk
talking to
about.
you. I wasn't even
You
talking
better
to
do
you, bitch.
something, my nigga.
Come
You
I
on,
better
wasn't
do
Mr.
talking to
something.
you, bitch.
My nigga, go
You
fuck your
cockeyed
mother. Fuck your
motherfucking
mother.
raccoon,
Nigga,
beaver
fuck your mother
dam,
and your father, nigga.
oink back, ogre back, bitch. Shut the fuck up and
Nigga,
lose some weight,
fuck your
bitch. Shut the fuck
nigga.
up. You got look like you got makeup in your
Nigga.
avatar. Dude, this nigga got
Nigga, go
on
suck some
eyeshadow.
dick,
I
nigga.
was
This
Suck
just
nigga got
some
getting to
on
dick.
that, Shaka,
eyeshadow
but
on his
look, you
avatar. Put him
go
on the big
ahead. I
screen.
was gonna ask about the picture. Dang.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck what you do, nigga. You ain't gonna do shit, nigga. That's all I'ma say. You ain't gonna do shit to shit, nigga. All
Can
you
you
do is
put him
just
on the
talking
big screen,
shit.
sexy toy lady?
Hold on. Hold on. Turn it. What Carly said, turn the mic down. You is extra loud. You know you
I
got to.
have on my headphones. I cannot turn my mic down, you guys. I'm not even
Okay.
on my computer.
Hold on. Here you go, Mikey. Your
Oh
picture
no,
Look
looks
at
great.
this. Look at this. Bell pepper nose, beanstalk nose, extra eyeshadow, Fenty beauty, Fenty skin, Fenty hair, Savage X Fenty wearing ass bitch. This is the
yeah,
most
yeah,
zestiest,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
zestiest,
yeah,
spiciest,
yeah,
most bottom energy
yeah.
remix over there calling me a bottom and shit. I think remix is the top and Mikey is the bottom because this bitch nigga got makeup on and shit, got spray on
Why you
shine,
got? Why you got my dick in your
eyeshadow,
mouth? Why
foundation.
you got my
Like
dick in
nigga,
your
this is the
mouth?
most
Why you got my
zestiest
dick in your
avatar
mouth?
I had ever seen any of you niggas come up with, and you put that shit on your
Why
own picture. You
why you got my
slow
dick in your
cockeyed
mouth?
bitch. I don't got no dick in my mouth, bitch. But
Oh
you got
yes
some
you
Fenty
do.
beauty on, don't you, bitch?
Oh yes you
You
do.
Fenty beauty
You
wearing ass
got my dick
bitch.
in your mouth
Can
because
you
you
believe
sucking
it's
me off,
Maybelline?
nigga.
You Maybelline
You
ass,
keep
MAC
on sucking me
lipstick, lip
off.
glosses, popping, looking ass, zesty ass nigga. Finally, you came out the
Keep on
closet,
sucking
bitch.
me
This
off.
avatar, ain't nobody sucking you off
Yeah,
except,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
them
yeah,
little
yeah. Keep
kids
on
you over there
sucking me
fucking with,
off,
bitch.
my nigga.
We
Yeah,
see
yeah,
what type of
yeah.
women you like, bitch. You like them skinny, tomboy looking ass bitches. Them masculine women. Them the type of women you like, just like your homeboy Photon, bitch. Go find another masculine, Lady Snoop
My
looking ass
nigga.
bitch to
All you
fuck
doing is
and
talking
change your
shit.
motherfucking avatar. You bell pepper,
Yeah,
sausage
yeah,
nose having
yeah,
ass bitch.
yeah,
You,
yeah,
banana peel
yeah,
nose
yeah,
having ass bitch.
yeah.
You own nasty
Yeah,
yam nose having
yeah,
ass
yeah,
bitch.
yeah.
You
That's all
own
you got.
eyeshadow 4 o'clock. Nail probably painted too. You might as
That's
well
all
get
you
your
got,
nails
my
done
guy.
too, bitch.
That's all
You
you
might as well
got.
get the
That's
mani and
all
petty too,
you
bitch.
got.
Get
Yeah,
your mani and petty
talk
too.
shit from your
Get your
ass.
mani and petty too, Mikey.
Yeah,
Get
yeah,
it all
yeah,
done, bitch, and put
yeah,
on a wig and a
yeah.
dress while you at it, bitch. You dick in the booty ass
Talk shit from
bitch.
your ass. That's what you're
No, you
doing.
talking shit from your Fenty Beauty avatar, bitch.
Yeah, talk
We need to
shit
go
from
ahead
your
and sign
ass,
you up
man.
for Fenty Beauty right now in Ultra Beauty and Sephora.
Yeah,
Mikey's picture would
yeah,
sell a lot of makeup to
yeah,
the ag,
yeah,
so you might
yeah,
as well start
yeah.
selling makeup and stop playing video games. You
So what if I play
extra
video games? You got
Fenty
a
Beauty
problem with that, my nigga? You
ST40
got a problem
black
with that,
girl
my guy?
sunscreen wearing
You
ass
got a
bitch.
problem? Nigga, I could play games
You
all day.
old
You
as
don't
fuck.
pay
You
my
don't need to
bill.
be playing video
You
games. You
don't pay
playing
my
video games. You
bill.
got 3,000 videos and 1,000 subscribers.
Unless
You
you pay
dumbass
my bill, then you
bitch.
could talk your
You
shit.
slow motherfucker. You dumbass
Like I said,
coon.
unless you
You
pay my bill,
slow,
then you
no
could talk
brain
your
cell
shit.
having ass bitch. You
Hey,
over there playing Fortnite and doing nothing.
like
Doing
I
nothing.
said,
Looking older and older every day. Cut your camera on, bitch. You are
like I
catfishing
said,
backwards, bitch. You catfishing
my
ass
guy,
bitch. That ain't how you look, Mikey. Why
like I
would you come
said.
up here and catfish in front of this sector, weirdo? You over here trying to prey on little kids or something, you weird ass nigga. Like, who
Why
would
you
want
putting
to?
the little kids? Why
Why?
you putting
Well,
little
not even
kids?
kids, bitch. Maybe you're trying to catfish to the
Well, what
LGBTQ plus
has to do the
community or
little with the
something, nigga.
kids on
No,
YouTube?
I'm talking about the LGBTQ community, bitch. You are trying to fit
Nigga,
in.
who
You
worried
are
about
trying
that?
to. You trying to get flued out, ain't you, Mikey? Just go ahead and say it. We know you're trying to get flued out.
yeah, my guy. Yeah, my guy. Keep my dick in your mouth. I know it tastes good.
My dick ain't never, your dick ain't
I
been in
know it
nobody's
tastes good,
mouth
man.
except that old lady
I
that you was
know it
living with
tastes
at that
good.
church, bitch.
I know it
No, you
tastes
always
good.
talking shit about me, bitch. I'm just here to check you today, bitch. You're
You
lucky
ain't
I got
checking me.
time and I got
You
energy. I'ma
better check
always check you
yourself
and pull
before
your
you wreck
card.
yourself.
Bitch nigga ain't nothing but hoe in you, bitch nigga, and I'ma pull your whole card every time I see you.
You ain't
Fuck
pulling
nigga,
no card,
I
my
ain't
nigga.
scared of you, bitch nigga.
You
You
ain't
put your
pulling
hands
no
on women.
card.
I don't fear no nigga that will put his hands on a woman and brag about it. Bitch nigga, you're a
Yeah. Oh
pussy.
damn. You still mad about that? I didn't know.
Yeah, well, man, I'm just letting you know the facts of your reality,
Nigga,
bitch.
I don't give a fuck about the facts. Fuck the
Yeah,
facts.
you need to give the fuck
Nigga,
about
I
the
shit
facts
on the
when you was up here
facts.
showing the video for clout,
Nigga,
looking
I
for
shit on the
attention and
facts.
validation because you put your
Nigga,
hands on
I
a
shit
woman.
on the
You
facts, my
woman
nigga.
beating ass
I
Ike
shit on the
Turner. What's
facts like
love
I'ma
got
shit
to
on
do
your
with it?
face, nigga.
Ike Turner Jr. ass fat bitch.
My nigga, so
When
what
what
you
you gonna
gonna
do
do?
about it?
Nigga, what you gonna
And
do?
what are you
Pull
gonna
up,
do
pull
about it
up,
besides talk
pull
shit?
up, pull up,
I'm not
pull up to
put
the
bitch
house.
nigga. Do
Pull
you
up,
even have a car?
pull
Do
up.
you
I
even
don't
have a
need a
car,
car.
Mikey? We ain't
I
never
don't
seen
need a
you in the
car.
car. Of course you don't need a car, bitch.
I don't give
How
a
are you
fuck
in
about
your
a
late
car,
30s
nigga.
and
I don't
you in
give a
your
fuck
40s
about a
and you
car,
got kids
nigga.
and shit, but you ain't got no fucking car.
I
You
don't care.
lame ass
That's
scrub.
not my
You are a
priority.
scrub, nigga. You ain't never had a car, bitch. You take
Nigga,
public
my nigga,
transportation,
my nigga,
motherfucker.
a
You
car
are
is
a
not my
stupid ass
priority
waste
right
of
now. You
sperm and egg
understand
and
that?
nut, bitch. You should have been aborted by your mama, bitch. You
Look,
don't even
my
have all of
guy.
your chromosomes, you slow ass
Look, my guy.
coon,
A
bitch.
car is
You
not
ugly
my
ogre.
priority right
You
now. So
middle
I
of the
don't give a fuck
backwoods,
about it.
Brokeback Mountain with the motherfucking spray on mustache and the fake ass. Oh, I just got to
Yeah,
catch that. Hold
yeah,
on.
Mikey,
yeah.
put your
I
spray
didn't
on
know. I
mustache.
didn't know my dick tastes good in your mouth, my guy.
What? Oh,
Oh my god,
Jesus.
Keep
nigga
Pause. I don't have
crazy.
a pause.
keep on sucking me off, Shaquille. You want me to get the Vaseline too, or the baby oil?
Oh no, Mikey, come on, bro,
Mikey, Chad.
Look, I'm gonna go
man.
super hard. He want to go
Fix this.
hard. I'm gonna go
Hold on,
Oh
let's
my
let
super
Chad speak
god.
super
because Mikey,
hard.
I don't know what that just kind of threw me off. I'm fine with y'all scratching. I'll let you scratch, but just take a break for a second and
Nah, I'm
get you.
gonna go super hard.
Okay, we'll take you to get you a Gatorade. Take a Gatorade
Nah,
break. How you doing, Chad?
nah. This bitch ass nigga want to taste me. So I'm
Oh
gonna let that
Lord.
nigga
Oh my
taste it.
Oh,
Mikey on another level tonight, boy.
Hey man, I'm on another level. This bitch ass nigga want to keep my dick in his mouth like it tastes good, like it means sausage on a roll.
oh my God.
So that's how y'all
So
talk in New York. That's how y'all get down.
nah, nah. We don't talk like that, but we got a bitch
So why
ass
you
nigga.
talking like that?
So I'm gonna go hard.
Mikey, I don't
So
think
that's how
that's
y'all
going
talk.
hard. Look, you done scared Shakim away, Lord
I
Jesus.
know. It's a man. That
Yeah,
shit was
let that bitch
crazy.
ass nigga go. Let
Okay,
that
hold on.
bitch
Let's
ass
let
nigga
Chad
go.
talk because Chad is going to fill me in. Oh, he came right back. He's going to fill me in on what I
Oh,
missed.
he came back to suck me off again.
Oh my Mikey.
What? I don't even want to
Mikey, get
talk
your
after that
gay
one.
ass
Oh,
on. Get your
Mikey.
gay ass away from me, nigga. Like you are always talking about my dick and booty hole, you weird ass bitch.
Nigga, I ain't talking about your shit. You got my dick in your mouth.
Oh
Oh my
God.
Keep it
god.
out your mouth. Keep it out your mouth. Just keep it.
Can you
If you don't
just
keep
give
it, I
me a
guess it
chat to a
tastes good
second,
to
Mikey?
you.
Man.
Just give me a chat a second. Go ahead, Chad. How you doing, sugar?
Oh shit, I'm alright. This crazy. This shit just threw me all off. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, Mikey.
Hey,
Chad, did you see the pants on that boy Ray Kids, man?
huh?
Did you see the pants and the shoes on that boy Ray Kids?
Nah, what picture you talking about?
Oh, I'm talking about the one where he looked like he's standing. He's standing somewhere, but he got on some size sevens, man. They look like they platforms, and his shoes is he's got about
Where is
he's
that? Where the picture at?
I think Smoke showed it, man. A
I
couple
must have
weeks,
missed. I was dipping
maybe a
in and
few
out.
days ago. You full of shit. But anyway, you
Nah,
seen
I
it,
saw it when he
and
I'm
and
sorry,
they
I
joint
gotta be
only
rude
breaks your
and cut
nuts,
y'all
nigga.
off real quick. Carrie Ann, shut your crybaby ass up, bitch. You bipolar, schizophrenic, fibromyalgia, disabled, handicapped, need to be on motherfucking mental hospital 5150 hold ass bitch. Keep my
First
name
of
out of your
all,
Hey,
you
dick
supposed to
suckers,
be
you
a
lame
man.
ass
So
bitch.
stop.
I'm sick.
don't forget, hey Shakim, don't forget to mention unemployed. Unemployed hoe
Oh
who
yeah,
gets
this,
Hey,
fucked up
yeah.
y'all
by a
know y'all
crazy
can't
bitch in San
disrespect women
Diego.
over here no more.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
Toy
can't
but
lady gonna
but
disrespect
drop
but
your
women no
what
ass.
are you
more.
Disrespect
doing?
all these
Toy lady
bitches.
gonna
Fuck
drop
them.
your ass. Toy
Right.
lady gonna drop your ass. You
Come
disrespect
on,
women over here
guys.
from
What
now
is we
on.
doing?
I
Okay,
disrespect
so
you,
Carrie
Carrie.
can talk shit. So Carrie can talk shit in the chat, but I can't
What did
respond
she say to you in
on
the
the
chat
time.
that was so bad? Did she drag any disabilities that you may or may not have?
She said he came back to talk about another man's pants again. She said he been
Okay.
No,
talking
she's
in the
talking
mirror this
about
whole.
Alan. She's not talking about you,
No,
sweetheart.
she said Shakim uses filters instead of makeup. Okay, so let's not act like she's some innocent ass damsel in distress that just getting
Say
attacked
the
because
toy lady
she's
says
a
she don't
black
want no
woman.
woman being
Well,
But
you
I won't
can't
disrespected.
say
So
drag
that's
anything
what it
her
else.
out
is.
without dragging her
You can go in the
disabilities.
chat. Go say it in the chat, but she
Yeah,
don't
you
want it
can say it
mentioned
in
on
the
her
chat
panel. So if
where
you
it's
want to
an
argue
equal
with
playing
Carrie,
field.
go argue with her in the chat.
Yeah, unless she has the
Okay.
link, you can't say that to her.
Well, she was
Carrie
on
can't
the
pay.
link.
Carrie can't pay to suck dick no more. She ain't got no job.
You too, Alan Logic.
All right, this is a little too censored for me.
Okay.
But I appreciate the opportunity. I'll come back, when y'all are more on demon time. Okay.
Okay,
Take
listen,
care.
you can come
All right.
back probably
Well, you can't
about
go against a woman if you come back.
in
Either way it
April.
go.
Yeah,
Come back
drop
in
Toy
that in the
lady
April
says
chat.
she
when
don't
Hold
want
on,
that
man.
shit.
when I won't be
Hold
when
up,
y'all
man.
won't
Where the
stress
fuck
me
you
out.
from, Chad T? Ain't no look. Ain't nobody going at nobody. They come at me. I'm going at them.
Mhm.
Hey, I'm telling you straight up, toy lady will drop your ass if you up here calling women bitches and hoes and all this shit.
Well, fuck you and toy lady.
All right,
Yeah,
then.
it is what it is, my nigga. Now, see, you can talk to me any kind
Have
of
a
way it
wonderful
don't
night.
matter, but you,
Don't tell him nothing, Chanty. Don't tell him nothing. Don't tell him
hey,
anything.
hey,
Do
I'm
not
letting
tell him
niggas know shit.
anything.
Hey, I found out this morning. I said you. I said, well, hey, shit, toy lady run her shit how she run. If she don't want niggas up here calling women bitches and hoes and shit, then that's what it is.
Not people who support me. I cannot let them do that to my supporters.
Mm.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
Oh, I
it
came up
is.
here so they could say what they want to say. They both feeling big and bold.
Listen. The trap door gets activated really quickly. We are not dealing with that over here.
Okay. I don't want nobody because they'll run off like I
Yeah.
just want to be clear. Like if they
No,
want to
the
get that way,
Shaquille
they
left
can get that
peacefully,
way.
but he had to get the trap door because he was just told what the rule was.
Well, I just want to say that hey, sexy toy lady, thanks for
How
having
you
me up.
doing, sweetie? How
I
you
think
doing?
your name should be Baby Toy Lady for the name.
I
You can
like
be
that.
sexy toy lady for like 3 more months. After that, we're gonna have to kick off Baby Toy Lady.
That's it. I accept that.
Okay, yeah, all right.
I would put that. I would put that on my calendar.
With a teddy bear, right? Okay, boom. So Alan Logic is lying on me. He told a little bit of the truth. He's actually mad because, like he said, he liked me and he was giving me compliments, and he thought that I owed it back to him. But see, the thing is, he liked me, and I always thought he was a stupid idiot. And he got really mad and bitter. From the police reports, he don't take rejection from women very well, and he got
Oh
very
yeah, that's
angry.
what he talking about. Lord Jesus, I didn't know what he was talking.
Yeah, and now he's lying and saying I called him a white beater. I didn't. He was mad that I called the papers that me and mine post police reports, and according to him, they weren't police reports; they were court complaints. And because of that discrepancy, he threatened to dox me. He was going to ruin my life. Like he
Oh
was
yeah, he threatened to dox me too, Carrie. It's fine.
yeah, he's so dumb. So I just wanted to be clear. I actually didn't put that jacket on him. I was talking about, these papers that came out. He wasn't convicted, so I didn't call him that. And he called me every type of bitch. He basically displayed all the behavior that was written about in.
Okay, he's back, so I'm gonna let y'all scratch it out, okay?
Okay.
Because you're here, so you can scratch it out with her while she's here, Alan. But if she's
So
not,
I think that he should
I
just
don't
get over
scratch
the fact
nothing
that I
out.
didn't like him back and stop being such a weirdo about it. I don't owe him anything. Just because he liked me, it doesn't mean I have to return those feelings. And
okay.
I didn't call him a wife beater. I said those papers were police reports, which I think is a difference without a distinction. But he's big mad about it, and that's what actually happened. So he's lying on me to justify his hurt and reject feelings.
Is that what happened, Alan?
Oh no. Let me clear it up for you.
Okay.
Listen, she changed up just now and said, "Oh, I did say those were police reports." No, I'm just strictly with the facts. I didn't like
I didn't
Carrie.
change
I
anything.
don't
That's
care.
what I said from the start. I called them
Yeah,
police reports. You called them court complaints, and you got all butthurt about it and started yelling and calling me names. So when you came up here at first, you're the one that switched up. You said I was calling you a woman beater, which is a lie. That's not what happened. You're just like, extremely emotional about me, a woman you never met, saying something that nobody cared about the difference between those two words. Like, that's what happened.
yeah. Like I was saying, when I first saw it on Carrie's page, Carrie was talking about he was a woman beater, and she was also saying that this dude had police reports. These aren't police reports. These are allegations that were made by a person. So even bringing reports in is already deceitful. So I saw that coming. It was no big deal. That's what low intelligence folks do. That's what they do. They come in and try to convolute the conversation. Anyhow, but it started way before that. And here's where it started. It's when Carrie first heard my theory on the system of racism, anti-blackness, and I said that black people could not practice anti-blackness because anti-blackness equals racism. She was upset about that, and the next thing she was upset about was that she said, "Oh, he said that white children were superior." Now we don't have
That's a
any
lie.
of the God. No. He said that Alan said that white
You're
children
lying.
or non-black children were superior. Now we don't
You're
have any
lying.
of the records
You're a
from Carrie.
liar.
She's erased all that. She don't have it no more. But she put that
I
on me.
haven't
She said
erased
Alan
anything.
said that.
You're a
Hold on,
liar. It
Carrie. Can I
happens on
finish?
your
Can I
channel.
finish? Stop it.
No, because
Toy
you
lady,
talked
toy
for a
lady. Why
long
does she
time.
interrupt me?
No, yeah, I'm interrupted because you're giving a whole monologue. So you talk long enough, and I'm going to talk for a few seconds, and then you can
Oh
go again.
wow. Oh,
Yeah,
that's what
Okay,
this
well,
is.
are we okay with doing going forward, doing each person gets a full minute to speak their speech?
I
yeah.
think that would be cool.
Okay.
So he's lying. First of all, I wasn't upset. I don't care about Alan Logic. Even him calling me stupid, his opinion means nothing to me. He is the sensitive one, right? He's the one who's been gone for all these months, and he's coming back to kiki and giggle about another man's pants and shoes. I'm not the weirdo he is. I don't care about other people that much. He said that biracial children were superior to black children, and I got him to say it through a series of questions so I can prove that he's lying. I asked him, he said black men weren't really men, but Asian men were men and
You have
white.
10 seconds, Carrie. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So I asked him about the product of those unions, and he admitted those children would be superior to all black children. That's what happened. He's a liar.
Okay, thank you. Your time is up. Alan, go
Mm.
ahead, darling.
Yeah, what was really said was this, and that is that in the system of racism, anti-blackness, those people hold a superior position. It didn't mean that anybody was inherently superior to black folks. It doesn't mean that anybody is more intelligent than black people. And that's the way she was trying to spin the narrative because she couldn't understand what was being said. Because once again, she's a person who probably, when she thinks about racism, is probably 30 to 40, 50 fucking years old. What I'm saying is there's a system that's set up to no matter what black people do, all of their efforts are used by the greater society to increase the greater society. That's what I mean by superior. That's what we're talking about.
10
But
seconds, Alan.
she couldn't understand it, and she's mad about it.
Okay, thank you so much. Carrie, would you like to respond?
Again, not mad. It's a hallmark of unintelligent people to assume that when people disagree with them that they don't understand, but I did understand. When you say in the system of racism, that would be reality, the system we currently live in. And saying that those children are superior means superior. It doesn't mean they have advantages or the system's advantages to them. It means that they're superior. And even if you take his definition, he thinks that it would be smart to have children with non-black women, something that he practices in his real life, because those children will have advantages. So he never pro-black agenda of improving the position of black children. He wants to have children who can go to the front of the racist line, which in turn makes him a racist. Like, I understood just fine. He's used to people talking to people who don't understand, whereas I understood exactly what the fuck he was saying. That's why he lays around with non-black women
10 seconds.
and
Okay.
wants
Damn.
to me about my blackness when he don't even lay with a black woman. I knew what superior meant then. I know what it means now. And that's why he laying
I
up in
mean,
a non-black room every night.
look, Carrie,
No,
that's
Mikey.
mm-mm.
No, Mikey. We are giving them.
Hey,
We
I
came up
kind
with
of want to
the
hear what
agreement.
Mikey.
Mikey has to say.
Mikey,
Say,
you
hold
have
on,
to.
let me say this, and we go back.
Yeah, they
Mikey,
can talk to.
uh, I'm like Shakim. You need to change your goddamn picture because it's very distracting up here with a goddamn glamour shot. So change this shit and come back.
Okay, Alan, it's your turn.
Okay, good. Thank you. What superior means a person that beats you. And what I'm talking about is this. I've never advocated for so-called biracial children because biracial is not a term that I even use. There's no such thing as biracial. There's either black or non-black. I've said that a million fucking times. That's all we're dealing with right here. So the situation is this: you're gonna have to come to grips with the fact that if you look at all the metrics of black life, um, the lowest life expectancy, the most incarceration rates, the highest incarceration rates, all right, and the least amount of wealth, that would say that the rest of society is superior. Okay. Now, no matter how she wants to try to turn the phrase or turn the word superior, just go look it up. That's all you got to do, toy lady. You
10
can do
seconds.
that on your own and go find it and let's see what it is and let's see what it says. But in no way does that mean that these are better people than us. It just means that they have figured out a way to do better than us. That's
Okay,
it.
your
And
time is.
laying with a black woman doesn't mean anything because once again, when it comes to procreation, it doesn't matter what the parents are. It matters what the offspring looks like, and that was the reason for the scales. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Carrie, you will get an additional 10 seconds. You may respond.
I comprehend very well the reason why this man lays with non-black women but wants to create a dynamic where no one is biracial is because he wants to create a scale where his non-black children can benefit from the opportunities afforded to black people. And he and I've had this discussion before. He recognizes that black people with lighter skin, straighter hair, and more non-black features get pushed to the front of the line, right? And so that's why he doesn't want there to be a code that's biracial. He wants to go have children with white women and Asian women and still call those people black, even though they benefit from the system of white supremacy. That's his whole mission. That's what this is all about. That's why he wants to argue that black people can't be anti-black, because he wants his biracial children to be able to oppress actual black people, but say, I can't be anti-black. I am black with they straight ass hair and they, you know what I'm saying, they blue ass eyes or whatever else non-black features he can get on his children because they're superior. So again, I'm not confused by what superior means. Even if we want to pretend like it doesn't mean inherently better and it only means of a higher class and better situated, he is still advocating for a system where black men would go out and have racially ambiguous children they can call black that would oppress other black people and take opportunities from them. I comprehend very well, and I'm not mad about it. He's just another coon.
Damn.
Damn, wait, Alan. Okay, Alan, it's your turn, sweetheart.
Oh yeah, great. Here's the thing: when it came to the scales and the metric that I put in place, there's only one recognition as far as the scale is concerned, and that is who is black and who isn't. Right. So,
Mm.
regardless of how light a person is or dark a person is, if you make it as black, you still receive the black experience. You still do. Now, when it comes to what she's talking about, when she says biracial or people with stringy hair and stuff like that, those folks never make it. See, Kamala Harris is not a black woman based on the metric, but she doesn't understand that. She doesn't want to run with that. What she wants to do is come out here and say that anybody that's dealing with anyone that's not black, regardless of of all of those years of people saying that, hey man, you know, you sleep with a black person, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna have a black baby and all this, that, and the third. She wants to throw that out the window, and that's cool with me. I get it because of how she feels about being lonely and not having nobody, and nobody wants to fuck with her. I get it, but
10 seconds.
it doesn't mean that the offspring that black folks produce cannot come out looking like black people. If you look like a black person, you're going to get treated like a black person regardless. Period.
Okay, your
Mm.
time is up. Carrie.
Yeah, if you look like a black person, you're going to be treated like a black person. I guess that's why he don't lay with a black woman. And it's funny that he pathologizes me. I can't just be single. I have to be unwanted because what does he not want? A black woman. So when
Damn.
people start talking and get to telling on themselves, that's fine. A lot of black men in this sector think I'm attractive and desirable. And I mean, that goes nothing for our life, but it's like for you to even come in this space and argue that I'm lonely and undesirable. And that's why I have the feeling that men like you are not really a friend to the black race, you weird ass opportunists who want to go sleep with non-black women and call your children black when at the end of the day, I have no problem with interracial dating. But how you gonna be black and your mama ain't black? How? What are you talking about? How you gonna lay up with a white woman and just because your kids could pass for black, you gonna say they have the black experience? The black experience is sucking from a black titty. The black experience is eating food your black mama cooked. And you've also argued in public before that that not all black people have the black experience and that people who are the product of biracial unions don't necessarily have the black experience. You've said both. You be arguing out of both sides of your necks, but of course you do. You a lying ass coon that want to lay with non-black women and talk
10
pro-black.
seconds.
Like it is what it is.
Okay, okay, Alan, it's your go, darling.
Yeah, that's absolutely not correct. Here's the thing: there's no such thing as a biracial, and so what we're dealing with is black
It's
and non-black. I started with that from the very goddamn go. Now, here's the thing: we're going to get down to the brass tacks right here. Let's talk about let's talk about these people that she says. We're going to give examples of people that she says are so-called biracials that are having the black experience. I want to see who they are. I want to see who they are because if they're biracials having a black experience, then they look like black folks. Point blank. Period. The next thing is there is no such thing. Sucking on a black titty. Look, is that a black person you're sucking from? That's what we're talking about. We're trying to really get specific with who is a black person and who is not. And it's not about how you sing, how you dance, what your mama looked like, what your daddy looked like. If you look like a black person, the only way you're going to get a so-called black experience is looking like a black person. There's nothing else that has to do with it, guys. That's it. That's what I'm trying to say. And Carrie doesn't like that.
Okay, Carrie, you can go, sweetie.
Hey,
I
let me
don't like
say something real quick.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Uh, just for a disclaimer, we support all black titties over here on this channel, sucking them and
we
all.
do.
Go ahead, Kier.
Support.
Yeah, I just want to be
Thank you.
clear. I don't like anything that's not true. And like a lot of white supremacists and a lot of coons, Alan's definition of blackness as looking black is fine if you think the only component to blackness is like how other people receive you, right? Like if white, you'll hear these people say, white people don't think I'm white, white people think I'm black, so that makes me black. See, the difference between Alan Logic and my theory is I think looking black makes you black and having two black parents makes you black. I think that if your mama is a white woman, if your daddy is a white man, you are non-black. Period. Because how you gonna be black with a white mama? How you gonna be black with a white daddy? Your experience is not the black experience if your parents ain't black. Period. Because I don't know about Alan Logic, his kids getting raised by a white woman. But for me, I can tell you my black experience started in my home with my parents. All my black foundation comes from my black parents. And then what happens to me outside in the world was the other component of what makes me black. But I could never take away my black experience of having black parents and call myself a black woman just because out in the world I pass for black. Just like people who pass for white, how you gonna be white and you got a black mama? Like this is foolish talk and it's opportunistic talk. This is an agenda he wants to push because he sleeps white and talks black. That's the only reason to push an agenda where a white woman could give birth to a black child.
So no, that's not true. And when it comes to
genetics, when it comes to alleles, the fact is we got two black parents giving birth to people that we consider white, right? So that's already happened. We got examples of it. We've got examples of situations in which the child has two black parents and still comes out and can operate in the society. So when we're talking about the black experience, let me be very clear about what the black experience is. The black experience is that of racism. That's what the black experience is. When you experience racism, when you experience people that have the ability to limit what you can do, to limit what you actually do in life, that's what we call the black experience. That's what we're talking about when we're talking about racism, because racism is what I'm talking about. The black
10 seconds.
experience equals racism.
Okay.
So that was
Okay.
about 5 rounds, wasn't it?
Listen, this.
Hey, I say shit. I appreciate everybody. You know what I'm saying, Alan. You ain't calling no bitches or nothing.
Yes.
Everybody
Thank
following the
you.
rules.
Thank you.
But
Yes.
shit, I ain't got that much longer, and there was some shit I need to say before I get up out of here.
Can we take a pause, guys, for a second? Carrie and
Yeah.
Alan, do you guys agree to let him speak for a
Oh
second?
yeah, whatever. I'm
Thank
in
you.
Cali.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Chad.
Mikey, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Me personally,
Okay.
this what I'm gonna
Nigga,
say.
I was finna say something to you. We ain't speaking on this shit. Hey, I saw you up in Corey chat and you was getting that Corey about him putting his daughter up first.
Yeah, I
What?
was. I was.
Yeah. Why he
Okay.
didn't let you on the pound or nothing?
I mean, Corey's cool, but when you look at shit from the logic of a different point of view and the right view, people won't let you up because you already saw the writing on the wall. You
Cause I
dig?
mean, I agree with what you were saying. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you got two different videos. You got the video where Corey himself, you know what I'm saying, putting his daughter out there, and then
Yeah,
somebody took that video and did what they did with it. Then you got a video that was, I guess, doxed and sent to somebody that the other person using. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, and this is what I'm saying. And I was telling Corey, if that's not Triggs, then you just played yourself like a fool. You feel me?
Right.
You know what I mean? Now you went and say, oh yeah, 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 this is Triggs. My God, how you know that? I don't even know that. You know that?
Nah, but I mean, you got some daughters, right?
Yeah, of course. I got three.
So would you ever record your daughter and put her out there for the world to see like that, especially like on
Nope,
this
nope,
platform with these
nope,
niggas?
nope, nope.
And if I'm not mistaken, wasn't he already dealing with some sort of form of cyber harassment, dealing with his children when he put that video out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you see, like I
Right.
said, you know, people they want to beat. sh- this is what I don't understand. People want to beat shit out of people's heads. You cannot play me like a fool, and after you just put out the video, you feel me? Knowing the state of the sector. If you know what's wrong with the sector, don't sit there and put out videos with your kids and all that extra shit. Now,
Well,
if you
hold
So
up. I
do
would
got
you?
that,
some. I
no,
got. I got. I
no, but
got. I got to interject in that. I got
no,
to
no, but
interject
look,
in
but
this.
look.
What are we
If you
talking
do
about
that,
when you say, "Hold up, Mikey"? You talking about the sector? Look,
yeah,
bro. Don't nobody but a handful of people sit around here and call this motherfucker the sector. How about this? How about it's just a collection of people that make videos? All right. Now ain't nobody talking about. Look, it's supposed to be the Umar Johnson sector. Nobody's talking about Umar Johnson, right? So Corey is his own person who puts out his own videos doing his own thing.
yeah,
Now, why in the fuck is that
but
supposedly sector business?
like I said, knowing the state of mind of the sector, you won't put out videos like that.
Okay, you just
You feel
completely
me?
just passed over what I said. What makes a sector, Mikey? Tell me that. You tell me what makes a sector, and I'll leave it alone.
What makes the sector? People be doing fuck shit, all this extra fuck shit.
Okay, then that's black
You,
life. All right, I'm out. That's black life. I'm done.
Okay. But Alan, to be
Uh,
to be fair, Corey was claiming the sector at that time. He was claiming to be a part of the sector. It
Yeah.
was after he had the CPS debacle go on. His children were already being targeted, and he just further exacerbated that.
Well, hold up,
And
toy
no,
lady.
wait, hold on.
That's the way.
I'm gonna let
That's
you
go
talk,
ahead.
but let
Go
me just
ahead.
get
Go
my
ahead.
last point out. I don't want to mute you because I'm tired of muting people. So I think that Corey is mistaken when we're having this conversation because I think what he hears is that we're saying Ray Triggs was right for making that parody video. Nobody's saying that he was right. Nobody's saying that he was right for doing that. All we're saying is that he has to take accountability for the part that he played in putting his minor child in the position for a parody to even be made of such events happening. Had he wouldn't have put that video out to us, nobody would have been able to make a parody because you can't make a parody without an original video.
He
That,
didn't put the.
Facts.
How about this? How about this, toy lady? How about he didn't put the video out to you? How about the man had a situation and y'all have all set up and listened to Corey? How about the man had a situation that was heartfelt to him that he thought was important enough to put up on YouTube? Now, is the so-called sector the only people that look at Corey's videos? Can anybody tell me that?
Oh yeah.
It's
it's
not
not
Zoom, it's YouTube. Everybody can see it.
right.
That's
Right,
how YouTube works.
exactly, exactly. So what
So
I'm
yes,
saying
he
is
put it out to
the
us.
man put out something that was near and dear to his heart, and somebody took it and made fun of it. And I'm
Right.
saying, don't put the
Yeah,
sector on top of any of that. Just
but
put on the fact that you got an
okay, my guy.
individual who was willing to
But
take what a guy was doing and make fun of it, and put
What?
his child
Yes,
logic.
it's
and put his child
YouTube.
in a lineup.
Okay,
What?
okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. If it's YouTube, so why would you put your kid on a crime scene on YouTube? Why would
Facts.
you
I don't
do
know. You'd
that?
have to
Why
ask
would you
Corey.
do
Period.
that? I'm
You'd
saying,
have
why
to
would you
ask
do
Corey
that?
that. You'd have to ask Corey.
Let me.
But I'm glad we're saying YouTube
You
now.
got to be an
I'm
idiot.
glad we got away from the sector. I'm glad we got away from that.
You got to be the
Okay.
idiot
Go
Cause,
to
ahead.
do
Hold on,
that.
Mikey. Let Chad talk.
uh,
Chad on the topic.
cause, cause I watched the whole video, and the actual video, Corey is driving over there with
To
his
his mom.
daughter in the car. So he's driving over to his mama house, and he's telling us that it was just a shooting over there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when Corey gets there, the first thing he do, he get his daughter out the car, and he goes and knock on the door, right? Now I'm thinking, as of any father would, you go ahead put your kid in the house, right? And then
Right.
you walk up to the crime scene. Well, he knocked on the door, and I guess they didn't come quick enough, and he walks with his daughter to a live crime scene. And the shit is so crazy that the police had to tell him, "Hey man, get your daughter," because she was
Right.
kicking
That's
bullets and shit.
crazy.
You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? And it's
That's
like,
crazy.
to me, it's like, damn, as a father, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I ain't shitting on Corey as a father because I give Corey that, at the end of the day, Corey done came on here, he done showed us a whole lot of shit. He done built
Hmm.
shit, all this shit, and,
Right.
he do his father shit. But
Yes.
at that point in time, it's
Hey,
like, bro, why
but
you didn't
Chad, this
put
is
your kid in the house and go out there and film that shit?
Chad.
I
This
mean,
is where
because
I
the
drop
kid
you
don't
off.
know.
This is where I drop you off, man. And it's really easy to do.
Ah, come
Watch
on,
this.
Al. Come
Here we
on,
go.
Hold
Al.
on,
You
Let,
Mikey.
let
Let
him
him
talk,
Mikey,
talk.
Mikey.
Mikey,
Let him
Mikey,
talk.
calm down. Mikey, calm down. Calm down 1 second, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Look, everything you said was correct. All right. And it's on YouTube and it's for everybody to view. Now, you take a person that looks at that, goes back, puts his child in a lineup. I'm talking about, bro, what that shows intent, my friend. That shows intent.
You
Because did
keep
nobody else
repeating that like he put
did
him in an
nobody
actual
else
danger.
did nobody else sit up and say, hey man, let's go do something with this. Let's talk about it. Everybody said to themselves, God damn, I wouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have did no shit like that. But somebody goes back and puts up a parody of his child in a goddamn police lineup. A black child.
So
A black child in a police lineup and makes
that
fun of
child
it.
is half
And that's
black.
not a big deal.
But you said it shows intent. Intent of what?
What?
Right.
It shows intent to make fun of
It's a
what Corey
Yes,
put
it
parody.
out.
shows
Corey
Yes.
being
could have
made fun
Corey
of.
Right.
no, it wasn't no parody. It wasn't no parody. We got black children sitting in police lineups right now today. How was that a fucking parody?
You just said to make fun. What do you think parody means?
Yeah,
Right.
listen. Is it funny to see
jokes made
Parody
about
isn't
black
only
children.
funny. Wait, I want to answer that.
Hold up,
Answer
hold up,
first.
hold
No,
up,
because
hold
I'm
up,
so
hold up.
stupid. I want to say something.
Okay,
Parody is not only comical. Parody is a form of criticism. That is
okay,
the purpose of parody.
okay. To
Since
see
you so
that,
smart and I'm
because
so dumb,
that seemed
let me
like
tell you
something
what
that
the
a
words
racist
you
would do.
using mean. No, since you so smart and I'm so dumb, let me tell you what the words you just used actually
You
mean.
just upset because I broke your argument down earlier, but go ahead.
No, you didn't. And I mean, I wanted to get back to that, but everybody kept talking, and I could let it
It's
go.
all
Like,
it's all
let
good
me
because
discuss it.
it's only look, it's only
You're
prolonging the
easy work. It's
inevitable.
not a big deal.
It's
I
only
mean, but for the
prolonging the
record,
inevitable.
when you ended your argument by saying I'm talking about racism, when I thought we were talking about the black experience,
The
and
black
again,
experience is racism. Well,
wow,
how do you
see, you right.
what other black experience do you know?
I know my
Tell
mother's
me
love.
what you know.
I know
Okay,
my
we
What do
got
you
mother's
to know.
love.
Is this you,
Carrie,
Corey?
Carrie,
I
Carrie,
know my mother's love.
if you know an
Hold on,
experience,
guys. Hold
if
on.
you oh, okay.
1 second. Is this actually you, Corey, or is this a troll? Can you say something? Hello? Hello? Is this
I
actually you?
doubt that's him.
Okay, we're gonna remove him. If
It
that's you,
probably
Corey,
was him because he
Well,
was
I'm
just
look,
in
gonna leave you
smoke chat.
backstage. Wait, I'm not gonna kick him. Can you just type in the private chat to let me know that that's actually you, Corey? And you two, y'all can go ahead until he lets me know that this is actually him. Can you
so
just type? I'm not gonna kick you.
I don't see how typing is going to verify the identity.
I guess you're right. Hold on, let me do something else.
I
Like, yeah, it's
ain't
me.
even thinking that
It's
shit.
authenticating as Corey Slater.
They say it's probably him. He was just in smoke chat.
Corey. Oh yeah. Okay, he left.
That's
I
not
didn't kick
him.
him. He left.
He only go to friendly panels. That ain't him.
Okay. Well, I'm
If it's
friendly.
him,
I
tell him
think.
type something in the chat because that
Can you
ain't
type
him.
something? Can you type something in the chat? Let me get my banner together. Okay, I
And
got
then
my
you can
banner
go back
together.
to his channel. If he put something in the chat, you could go back to his channel, or one of your mods could verify it's him. Because I don't think that's him.
Okay, if that is you, Corey, could you please type in the chat? I'm tired of getting p-bombed by like weirdos. Okay, but we will let you up to let you speak. Just we couldn't hear you.
I think he only go places where he gonna get his hands held. But I mean, respectfully, I just want to say like parody is a form of criticism, and the thing is. Corey did deserve to get criticized for that. And it's right. It don't nobody have to say he's an all around bad father, but he did something extremely reckless and like, he used poor judgment. So what is wrong with somebody? That's the thing with some of these men, right? They get criticized even when they had these court reports about women saying, somebody criticized them off something they did and they act like they the world's biggest victim. But you can be criticized, like you can.
Chad, do you
Yeah,
have
all
anything
I'm
else?
saying is, I don't know. I mean,
Okay, Mikey, if you don't know, let somebody else
nah,
talk. You
nah.
know.
I know the answer to certain things, but like I said, I won't have that, mindset of okay, here's the crime scene, and this the baby Jazz. Oh shit. Oh,
The fuck?
Mikey, what the fuck? Come get it together.
What that means is, when you want to chase for clout, you chase for clout.
I don't think he was chasing clout, Mikey.
No, people,
Listen,
people, people would
it
do
was
anything
a
for
shooting
anything.
that happened at around his mother's house. If there's a shooting, if somebody call me and say, "Yo,
Okay,
there's shooting up
first
about
of
your
all,
mammy house," I'm pulling up to my mammy house. Now,
not
am I gonna
that
let Mello play in the
yes.
street? Absolutely not. I'll probably just leave him at home.
No,
But
that's what I
I
mean.
don't
That's
know
what I
how they
mean. I would
operate
have
over
left.
there, and she's too young to leave at home, right?
That's
But
what
I
I'm saying.
definitely would have secured her.
I would have had somebody to watch my kid.
Right.
Then from there, I would have went to the. You know what I
Well,
mean?
they
But
was
like I
all in
said,
the house. The house was full of people. That's what I'm saying. It's like, I'll I'll get it because he knocked on the door and then went to the damn crime scene, and then after the crime scene went in the house and it was a house full of people. So it's like, why you didn't drop your daughter off and then go out there and film this shit? Because
that's
I
what
Hold
mean,
I'm
on one
saying.
second. Let me
she
finish. Let me finish Carrie Ann because I'm getting
Well,
ready to go to
Chad
bed.
T gotta
Let me
go.
finish her off real
He's on
quick.
yeah.
schedule.
You finally thought of something?
Oh Lord.
Oh no, I think the whole
I mean, you
argument
already
finished. But
told
I'm
these people that you associate the black experience exclusively with racism, which I can see why your dick don't get hard for black women because all you see is racism
what?
when you hard.
Come on, Carrie. Look. At the end of
I
the
get
day,
it.
What are we
But
look.
my
talking?
black
What are we
experience was full
talking
of
Okay,
about?
all
okay,
type
okay,
of
Carrie,
positive shit.
Carrie,
I see why you got the issues
Carrie,
you
Oh
got.
Carrie,
man,
Go
Carrie,
ahead.
Carrie. Look, at the end of
wow.
the day, I don't give two fucks whoever he fucks. He could fuck a dog for all I care.
I don't give a fuck who he fucks either.
Mike, what your point is? You cut her off to say what, Mikey?
Dang.
Well, what's the point?
That
What's
didn't
the point
have
about
No,
shit to
somebody's
go.
dick not getting hard?
no. What I meant to say is, I don't care what color anybody fucks with. I don't care what color, because it's 2024, and everything is like So what?
Me neither. I just care when you start thinking you could have black children out of white
You feel
women,
me?
and you want to call those children black, but then you admit you think the closer to white you are, the
I
more
mean,
you
I
think
mean,
you're black.
I
bad enough.
don't
You got
That's
think
what
that.
one
I have
race.
a
I've got
problem
too
with.
many examples. I got too many examples of so-called people with um, parents of both races, right?
I bet
That
you
are
do. I
black
bet you got
folks.
everything but an example
Okay,
of a black man and a black woman. I bet you got all kind
okay,
of
but
goddamn
bad enough.
biracial
No, I do.
examples.
Mikey,
I've,
fall back, Mikey.
I bet you do.
I've
Because
already
I know
shown
what you sit
I've already
around
shown the
lusting after
pictures.
and thinking about. I bet you got a long ass list of non-black women who had some great children. I
I've got a
bet
list.
you do.
I've got a list of black.
Uh-oh. Did you cut out?
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
He got to thinking about white women.
Lord Jesus. Are you still here, Alan?
Yeah, I'm still here. I
Oh,
got a
okay.
list of every single combination you can think of, and when the offspring comes out is black, guess what? They're gonna get met with racism, which is the black experience. So I've done that on my page.
Weirdo.
How many times have I done that on my page, man? Look,
uh,
Carrie Ann
hey, I got a question
wants
for
to
you,
verify
Alan.
the evidence.
Wait, didn't Carrie Ann say
Hello.
that she's never had a white man street harass her
Hold on,
before?
Shaquille.
Hold on,
Hold
Didn't she
on. Let me
say
Shakira.
ask
that
before I
black men
go.
are violent and
Lord.
black men are incapable of doing stuff? Okay, I'll go back on mute.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Damn,
Damn,
the
he
nigga done
left.
left, Shaquille. Damn, I was
Shit.
gonna ask something before I left.
Shaquille. Do you and Alan not like each other, Shaquille?
Yeah. Let that bitch have
I
some
don't know if he
respect.
don't like me, but I don't got a problem with Alan.
Okay.
I think
Because
Alan
it seems
shit fucking up.
okay, yeah, because we couldn't hear him. All right, well, the link is pinned.
Yeah, that nigga was sounding like he was talking in a box fan.
I
But
mean, I
shit, hell,
thought
I
I
holler
thought I
at
thought
y'all later.
Corey was
Thank
coming
you for
up. What
coming up,
happened to
Chad.
Corey?
Corey, if that was you, you are more than welcome to come back and hit the link if you want to have, as long as we're going to have a civilized conversation. I'm not going to let you yell at me because I don't want you raising my blood pressure up, and I refuse to put my baby in harm's way for you niggas. Okay, so as long as you could come up here and be respectful, and we can have a good back and forth, and then if you want to talk about me helping you sell some toys, we could talk about that too. Okay, Mikey, what? Mikey, you ain't gonna say nothing crazy, is you?
No, 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 no. It's just living in a funny world.
Well,
This
yeah, we
this
are.
world this world's gonna get funny and weirder and even funnier. It's gonna be 2025. That's some hell of a bullshit right there. That's hell of that is some motherfucking bullshit. Shout out to everybody that lasted to 2026, 2025.
Oh,
Shout out
okay.
to
Well, when we get
everybody.
there, we will say shout out to those people who have lasted, but we still got what 4 more months, give or take.
Yes,
7
yes.
episodes. Funny. The black people do better in jail, according to him. Oh Lord. Okay.
I
Oh
mean,
Lord.
you know what? At the end of the day, we all human beings, and at the end of the day, we all going somewhere where color does not exist. You know?
Are you talking about the afterlife?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
yes. Where
All
color
right.
does not exist, and where
So
color
you
does
think when you
not,
get to heaven, you're gonna be clear?
yeah, hopefully.
Okay, I gotta cut in because I'm hearing a lot of delusional stuff.
I mean,
So is
okay,
Carrie Ann gonna answer my
first
question
of all,
because she's
that's
the
my
one that
truth,
said
my
that
guy.
black men are
That's my
incapable of
truth.
forming families and incapable of being leaders in our communities, and she also said that white men don't harass her and are not a threat to her the way that black men are, and that it's exceedingly dangerous for any black woman to deal with black men. So why is she attacking Alan Logic for his preference when she has a preference as well? I don't understand that. I'll go back on mute.
Okay, Carrie, would you like to respond?
I mean, not really. Just like his tired ass roast, he say the same shit to me every time he see me. He like the new Stargate. I'm sick of having the same conversation for 3 fucking years.
Well, if you were so sick of having the same conversation for 3 fucking years, you would have never went to the B sector and stalked me and followed me to every channel that I was on to try to paint narratives about me to people that didn't even know who the fuck you were or who the fuck I was. So no, you just don't have no comeback because usually you have something to say, but all you have is I'm tired. We all tired. We all got pain and we all just suffered through 400 years of slavery. So if you don't have an answer to the question, why you're out here attacking Alan Logic for his preferences, when you said horrible, disparaging things about black men and said that we can't do anything and we're violent and we're predators and everything else but a child of God, then I don't want to hear any more racial talk from you. All the racial vitriol that you spewed in this sector has caused so many issues. But Alan Logic's rhetoric hasn't harmed anybody. So do you have nothing else to respond about race, or would you like for me to drop down so you can, pontificate in peace? What would you like me to do?
If you have anything new to say, I'm just not going to keep having the same conversation with you over and over
We're
again.
talking about race. This is what the topic is. So you talked
If you
about
have
race.
anything new to say about race other than asking me about my statements from 3 years ago, I've already confirmed over and over and over again. And you're lying about what I said, but we've had this conversation so many times. Do you want to talk about anything more recent or just the same
Hold
conversation
on
from?
1 second. This is relevant to what we're talking about because you attacked him for his preference
I
a
don't care
couple of
about you
minutes ago.
arguing about why it's relevant. We've
So
already discussed it for
it
3 years. Can you
it
come up with
doesn't matter
anything?
how long it's been discussed. It's still relevant to the conversation that's taking
I'm
place
not saying it's
today.
not relevant. I'm just saying
So
we've already discussed it many, many
okay,
times.
so if you don't want to discuss race, then why did you click the
I
link?
never said I don't want to discuss race. Do you have anything new to talk about?
So
I
you
mean, we
don't
can
want to
talk about
discuss
you saying
race
that
when it
it's
comes to
normal.
you
We can talk about your statement.
when
Like
your
more
racial
recently,
when
you
your
just
racial rhetoric is
okay.
talked about, you don't want to discuss your racial rhetoric, right? But when you want to
I
talk
do
about
want to
everybody
discuss.
else's
I'm happy to
preferences,
discuss race. I'm just not going to keep discussing the same conversation from 3 years ago. Like, for example, we could talk about a couple of months ago when you said that being raped and molested was part of the Black experience.
did I say that?
Yeah, you tried to prove it with me, and you said you would pay me $1,000 if you couldn't prove it. You tried to prove that the majority of Black people have been raped and molested, and then you pulled up statistics about police brutality instead. You don't remember?
Okay, so I think what you're taking from what I said is totally different. But even if you want to make that
No, you
argument,
said
it
that
has
the
nothing to do.
majority of Black
If
people
you
have
want
been
to,
raped
if
and
you want to
molested.
make were the majority of slaves raped or not?
I don't know that.
It's a yes or a no.
I don't know is also an answer.
Okay, so when we're talking about the black experience, you disregarded slavery, 400 years of that. And then also, let's talk about modern day slavery,
How
which
did
is
I
still taking place.
disregard it? What are you talking
Because
about?
when we talk about what's happening in Africa, when we're talking about what's happening in Haiti, when we're talking about the United Nations peacekeepers and all the sexual assault that's happening all over the world today, there
Yeah,
are
but
very
the
few
majority
people,
implies
there are
more than
very few people that are of African descent who have not been sexually assaulted or forcibly
what?
forced into some sort of
There's
sexual
people saying
trauma.
that?
This is a fact. It is undeniably true. So,
I
what is
deny
your
that that's
argument?
true. I don't believe that's true. I deny
Okay,
that that's
so have you ever been to Africa to talk to people that actually live in Haiti or anywhere else outside of
what would
America?
anecdotal evidence of me talking to a few Africans and Haitians do? Like, do you know? Have you? Oh,
Because
you
you
haven't.
don't recognize the level of brutality that has been oppressed upon black people through
That doesn't mean
colonization.
that the majority of you can't just make
If it
blind.
didn't affect the majority, how are we in the predicament we are in today where the majority of us are below the poverty line and the majority of
What does
us
that have to
are
do with the
unable to
majority
be?
of us
Hold on,
being
let me finish
sexually
what I'm saying.
violated?
If the majority
He's
of us don't
making
have
more
all of
and more
these
unfounded
issues, if
claims.
the majority of us have not had all of these issues take place, why is there so much sexual depravity in our community? Why
Are
are there
you
so
saying
many
there's so
issues in
much
our
sexual
community?
depravity in
Why are
our
we
community?
not? Why are marriages not
It just
lasting?
starts in the house.
Why
It
are there
starts in
so
the
many
house.
why are there so many bastard children and
It
people
starts
that
in
are
the house.
continue to go to jail for
Starts in the house.
preying on the young. We
So the
have
fact
so
that
many
we have
communities of
access
It
people
now to
that can
starts.
everything more
testify.
natural,
It
that's
starts
interesting.
in the
We're
Aunts.
just
house.
I
gonna
have
keep
aunts that I
talking.
could use as
Let's just
anecdotal
finish
Okay,
evidence. I
this.
could
guys.
use
Rams
my
Okay,
is
the
submitting
family
chat
to
as
wants to
you.
hear.
evidence.
Hold on,
So
hold
I
on.
can speak
The
about
chat
my
wants to
black
hear.
experience.
The
That's
chat
what I
wants
can
to
speak
hear.
to.
The chat
Hey,
would like to hear. So I don't want to make us do 1 minute rounds like we just did a minute ago.
Where did
Um,
everybody go? I'm
they
sorry.
left. They left. They left.
I mean, me personally, it starts in the house. You know what I mean? If you raise your kids to be a fuck nigga,
This is why I don't
he,
like
he
having
he's
conversations
he's
with
gonna be a
Shakim.
fuck
He
nigga.
just gets all fucking emotional and
You know what
starts
I mean?
ranting nonsense. You don't get a chance to respond. He just gets all emotional. Like, dude, it is not true that the majority of black people have been raped and molested. Even if you want to bring in Haiti and Africa, that's just not true. And if it is true, you shouldn't just start listing off more countries. You should present some evidence. Like that's how reason and logic work.
We don't need evidence. We have slavery to
You
prove
don't
it. We
need
have people
evidence.
walking around here right now. Booker T. Washington is a product of rape. Who
Does
else?
that prove
All
that
of
the
these people,
majority of
W.E.B.
people
Du
were
Bois,
raped?
are products of what black women that who were taken advantage of on plantations. It is
Nobody is
well
saying he's
documented. It
behind
is
this.
well documented throughout all of black history. If you ever
It's
taken
well
a black history
documented.
class, if you've ever
This is
educated
not well
yourself on the
documented.
diaspora,
Well,
then you will know the devastation that was caused
you're
by the
getting
pillaging
so
and the violation
emotional.
of black women. That is how we have all of these mulattoes running around here today. Did you
It's
think black
so
I
women wanted
mean,
to
I
have all of these
mean,
white men's
listen,
children?
my
What the
guy, my
fuck
dude,
are you
guy,
talking
my
about?
guy,
Okay.
have
my
a
Okay. We're
guy.
gonna do
conversation
one
with
minute
this
rounds.
person. It's impossible to have a conversation with him. Nobody said that no black women were raped or that there were no bastard children or biracial children from the unions of white slavery or rape. Nobody said that. So it's like I
Me,
make one statement and then you create this straw man argument and argue with yourself for 3 or 4 minutes when nobody said nobody. Me saying that the majority of black women weren't raped is not disproven by you saying some black women were raped. Like majority is a specific claim, it would mean more than half. And if you're going to further claim that there's all this documentation to prove your point, present some documentation then.
I
All
mean,
right, so do you want to have an intellectual debate about this? Because it sounds like you're
This
still
is
stuck
an
on this from
intellectual
3 months
debate.
ago. I've already moved past this.
So you
like
make
I
all these
Are
said,
you
claims.
watching
Wait,
something?
you make all these claims and then you claim that there's all this documentation. And when I ask for the documentation, you say you've already moved on. So it's funny how
Because it wasn't that deep for
I
me,
finished
Carrie
my
Ann. It's
thought.
not that
I
deep for me
finished
to
my
like
thought.
look up
I
a
finished
million
my thought.
articles to
I
try to
finished
prove
my
you
thought.
wrong. I
Can I
don't
finish my
care. It's
thought?
not that
Can
deep
I
for
finish
me.
my thought?
It's my
Can I finish
opinion,
my
and I don't
thought?
have to change it.
Exactly, Toy
And I
Lady.
don't
I
need nobody
tried.
to validate what I
Toy
see in
Lady,
my
I
community
tried.
every
I
day. What
tried.
I witness
It's
Somebody,
on what I
you're
impossible.
witness
playing
in my
somebody's
community every
content. Hold
day.
on, hold
We're
on,
not
hold
gonna
on.
mute him.
You're
Look.
you're,
I
you're
can't.
playing somebody's content, Shakim, because I can actually hear it.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not.
that shit sound crazy.
Yeah, it sounds crazy, and you're yelling, right? So we can hear whoever you
Sorry,
are.
I have my Bluetooth keeps connected to my
Like
computer. So
he like again. He. It's funny how he's exhausted for something he brought up 3 months ago. We still never resolved that he never presented evidence for. But he's outraged, and I'm sick of having the same conversation with him over comments I made 3 years ago. Some of those comments I did make. Some of them he's exaggerating. But again, like I am sick of talking about what I said about black men 3 years ago. I stand on everything I actually said. I never took it back. Everything I said was facts. But you, for some reason, three
no, it's
months
not facts that black men can't lead
Let her
communities. That's not
finish,
true.
Shakim. Let her finish. Let her finish. We're gonna go into doing rounds because y'all tear my nose up too.
well, the thing is, I want him to present some evidence that the majority of black people and evidence isn't saying, what about the diaspora? You haven't read anything. Booker T. Washington. Like that's not evidence. If you want to argue that the majority of black people have been raped and molested, and there's tons of documentation, present your proof, or I'm done talking about this.
Shakim, do you
Okay,
have anything
so
where you
that's
can show
go ahead.
um where you're getting your argument from? Black man slander is not tolerated. Okay, Spawn, who do you think is being slandered? Because I don't know. You can hit the link too, sir.
Well, I just feel like, I mean, it'll be very easy for me to prove it. And the fact that she thinks it would be difficult for me to prove something that's so well documented for
Mhm.
slavery, and even post slavery, what's happened since then, right? Like it's well documented the sexual trauma in our community, whether we're talking about America, Africa, Haiti, any black majority nation, has had mixing of races, right? Also the issue with black blood, what they said didn't make us human. How was that determined? It was determined whether or not you had a white person in your family by force. They didn't even care if it was through rape or not. So I mean, it's just so well documented. I don't really feel like it would even be hard for me to prove it. I feel like she just doesn't want to accept it because she may have some sort of sexual trauma herself, and
But
I
we
feel like
weren't
she
talking
doesn't.
about sexual trauma. We were talking about race. You kind of brought in the sexual trauma. The conversation was
No,
solely
she
focused.
referenced the conversation that we had 3 months ago, and I'm just feeding into it because she doesn't want to talk about race anymore, I
Why is
guess.
he saying that?
Or
I said it would be difficult for him to bring up this evidence and then talking about everything else. I never said it would be difficult. I think it would be easy. I just don't really believe that he necessarily has the skills to pull up any evidence. So if it's so
okay.
easy, instead of talking in all these circles, just go ahead and do it if it's so easy.
Well, I will. I will. The next time I do a show, I will put together a presentation and I'll send it out with Google Slides and I
Well,
will
again,
lay out my argument.
is it gonna be you
Um,
actually proving the point, or you changing the subject? Because I didn't say we
it's going
didn't
to
have
be me
sexual trauma.
proving what I
I didn't say
said.
that
I'm
there
going to
wasn't race
document it.
mixing. I said that your claim that the majority of black people have been raped and molested is false. So I hope that you can
Okay.
actually, for once in your life, stop creating stupid straw man arguments. Nobody said that there was no sexual
Okay.
trauma. Nobody said that the sexual trauma wasn't well documented. So I don't know if you're sophisticated enough. I'm suspecting you're just going to go pull some paragraphs to say there was a lot of sexual trauma without proving what you said. The
Well, I think you
majority of
should
black
stop trying to
people.
suspect what I'm going to do and just wait and see what I'm
I'm
going to
just trying to, but because I'm trying to hedge that by being clear with you about my expectation. That's why. So
do.
again,
Okay.
you made the claim that the majority of black people have been raped or molested. That's what you're going to prove. Okay.
It's yeah, and you making it seem like it's such a sophisticated argument, but if you've ever taken an African American studies class in its entirety, especially focused in on these subjects when it comes to gender, sex, colonization, the tainting of our bloodlines, the erasure of our legacy and our ancestral documentation, there's a reason why our racial identity changes
I
every
can see why you're
20, 20
tempted to
years.
change the
So
subject
it's
to the
like,
classes I haven't taken when I'm the one that's college educated and you're not taking
but just
several
because you're
classes.
college educated doesn't mean you specialize in
No, but I
African
did. I
studies.
did take
That
African
no, you
American
didn't.
studies
Your
class
degree
like
is in
most black
English. Your
people do.
degree is not in African studies or
So I know you
Africana
haven't been
studies
to college, so
or
you don't know
black
how college
studies or
works. But you
any of
don't
those
only take
genres.
classes
That is
in
a
your
different
major.
domain. So yes, you do
Right.
have a master's
Right.
degree
This
in
is why I
English,
didn't
but
say
that
I
does
had a
not
degree in it. I
supersede.
said I
That
took
does not
classes in it.
supersede.
Right,
Listen,
right.
you
Because
do
I can
have a
show you my
degree.
transcripts. If you would like to see my transcripts, because I know you don't have any of your own to look at, I can show you that when you to get a
I
degree in
have
English,
plenty of
you take
transcripts. I've been to
many
college
classes.
as well. You're not the only person that went to college, Carrie.
Oh, I'm the only
You're
one who
acting like
graduated.
you're
I got
acting
you.
like
I'm the one
okay,
who
well, even if
graduated.
you
Right, right, right.
graduated, that
I'm the one
doesn't
who
mean
got
that I
past
didn't
the
go to
100 level
college.
classes and
So
passed
you're
the
switching
foreign
to ad
textbook and everything.
hominems because you don't have any argument to make.
No,
Again,
you
proving that
actually
you're
brought
not
up
an
my college
intellectual.
degree. You did the
You've never been an
ad
intellectual. You're
hominem.
way too
No, 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 no.
emotional to be an
Let's be clear.
intellectual. So
You
I
did the ad
highly doubt you
hominem.
ever
You
took
brought
any
up the
African
classes I
studies
took, which
classes,
I assure you
considering
I
that the
take more of
majority
those
of
classes
African
than you.
studies classes were just implemented into major universities
Wait,
within the
what was
past
your
30 to
major when you
40
were in
years.
college? What was your
My
major?
major was African studies and a mixture of
Oh, and
computer
you
I'm
still
gonna
science.
drop
failed
down.
out?
So I had a
Okay.
double
Oh,
major and a
that's
minor. I had a
unfortunate.
minor
I'm gonna
in
A
drop down
double
for
pre-med
a
and a
major
second.
and
double
still
major in
failed
African
out?
American
I can't hear
studies
you,
Maybe
Mike.
if
Turn
and
you
it
only
down.
computer
had the one
science.
major, you would have
Can't hear me.
graduated.
No, I had a double major and a minor. You
And
know
you
that
still
people can
failed out.
double
You had a
major,
double
right?
major and a minor.
Yes.
And you did, how many years did you make?
I completed half of my degree.
Also, you took
So
100 level and
I
200
made it
level
three.
classes.
I made it
So
through 3 years of
you never
college.
made it to the 300 level. You had two majors. Is
I
that how
definitely
college
had
works?
300 level classes. I definitely had 300 level classes. I could write on a master's degree level without a master's degree.
That
My
doesn't
teacher
mean
actually
anything.
told me
There's
that.
no such thing as
My
a
English
master's
teacher
degree
told
level.
me how great of a
Who
writer
told
I
you
am
that?
and that I write above
So is
my
it the
level
reading that
in
you
college.
struggled at?
I was writing above my
Was it
level
the
as a
research you
freshman.
struggled at? There's no such thing as above level in college. That's not a
No,
thing.
because I took English 1000, but I was writing on an English
English
4 or
1000.
5000 level. English 1020 or whatever it
What
was
is English
called. It was
1000? What is
introductory
English
freshman English.
1000? What is
Are you
English
okay?
1000?
Hey, Smoke.
Wait. What
Bye,
college
Smoke.
was this
What's
at? No, I never heard of English 1000. Stop. What college was this
what
at?
level is
What
this?
You
college was this
never
at?
heard of an English level 1000 or above, 1000 to 1900 level
Listen.
class?
I graduated college. Shakim, and I have not. Now
I've
I don't have
never
like
heard
a
of such a
master's
thing.
degree or
What does
anything,
that mean? What does
but
it mean?
It's
I actually
freshman English. Like she's making it into some huge thing. All it is freshman English. Whatever it's
What college?
named in your
Oh no!
transcript,
What college is
it
this you
doesn't
found out of?
matter. Everybody has to
I
take
just want to look up
liberal
the
arts.
course catalog. I just want
Every
to look up the course catalog.
university,
Why are you talking
every
about
university
what
has a
college was this
freshman
at?
English
Does
class.
anybody
It
know what
doesn't matter
college you
what you
found out
try
of?
to
Put it in
call
the
it.
chat, please.
Now
Put
you're
it in the
trying to make
chat.
it seem like there's something to be ashamed about for taking freshman English. Like
No, I'm
you're
trying to get
really
back to
being
this line as
ignorant right
usual.
now.
What college did you fail out of?
I didn't fail out of any colleges. I
Oh, you
stopped going to
graduated?
school. I'm in a different program now. I'm at globalittech.com. I'm in an
No, but
IT
what's the
level
one you
5
graduated from
program.
and with African
I'm
American
studying
studies?
network engineering. I'm
Uh-huh.
studying a whole different thing now. I don't need a university degree.
No, but where
So I
did you
don't
graduate from
understand
in
what you're
African
talking
American
about.
studies
Wait,
if you
what
didn't
you mean
fail
you
out?
don't need wait, what you mean you don't need a university degree? Something, what type of degree is it? Because don't you got to go to
It's
a
not a degree. I'm getting certifications in like
Oh, okay.
Okay,
networking,
but he said he didn't fail out.
cybersecurity,
So
stuff
where did
like
you get
that.
your African American studies degree?
Again,
Shout out to the Aggie.
nobody ever said I had an African American studies degree, but I did take several Africana studies
Right,
classes,
and you didn't fail out.
specialized research classes that most people have never taken
I
in
actually
this
asked you
entire
what was your
country.
major, and you said it was your
So you
major.
keep switching from what's my major, what class did I take, when did I
No, I
graduate?
said what was
You're
your
just
major,
going
and
above
you
and
said mine
beyond
was African American
to
studies,
try to
and then you said
flex
you
when you
didn't
did not
fail
take
out.
any
So
African
that means you
American
have an
studies
African
classes.
American's degree,
You
right?
have no knowledge of the diaspora. You speak no African
Why do you keep
language.
changing the
You
subject? Can
only
you
speak
answer my
one
question?
language. You
Please let
have
me answer
one
this,
language
young
that
lady.
you have mastered, and you think that makes you
Can
a
I do?
master
Hold
of
on, wait a
all.
second. Can I do what, darling? I'm sorry. I'm
I
trying
just
to.
want to can we put some time limits on it or something
Oh,
because he's
we can
doing all of that.
definitely do 1 minute.
So my question, okay,
Because
good.
I'm
Here's
hungry.
my question.
Okay.
You had a major in African American studies. That's what you just told us, right? That means that your degree would be in African American studies. You said you didn't fail out. So where did you get your degree in African American studies?
Okay, to enter college, when you sign up and you go to your advisor and you begin a 4 year degree program, you select a major and you select a minor and you also select other, you plan out your college years. You don't just start a degree and then graduate. You have to plan out your coursework semester by semester. So I don't have to have a degree in African American studies to have majored in anything. Again, the argument that you make is almost like asinine at this point because I can show my college transcripts as well. I have over $30,000 in student loan debt. I have Pell Grants. I have
So
all kind
what's
of
your
things that
degree in? If
prove
you
that I
have the
was in college.
$30,000 in
So you're
student
trying to
loan debt,
prove that I'm not
is there
smart
a
because
time
I
limit
didn't
on it?
graduate is actually hilarious because Wayne State University is probably more prestigious than the school you went to. And I guarantee that it is.
Good.
So
So what did
what
what
are you
degree did
talking
you get at
about?
Wayne State University?
What?
What degree did you get? Because you didn't fail out, right?
Why do you keep asking me a question that I just said I don't have a degree? So I
But you
don't
said you
have to
didn't
have a
fail
degree to
out.
get accepted into college. I don't have to get a degree. I don't have to finish. It's a 4 year program. So just because I didn't finish the 4 year program doesn't mean that I'm not intelligent and that I'm not smart and that I don't learn
Did I
easily
say you
or
weren't
that
intelligent?
I'm not accomplished or that I don't have a good job or other things that I could be doing in
Right, but
computers
it does mean
that
you
don't
failed out,
require
right?
me to have a 4 year arts degree. So
Right, but it
what's the
does mean you
point?
failed out, right?
What is your point when I don't need a degree to do my job?
I'm just finding
You
it
need a degree
interesting
to
that
do
you
your
said you
job. I
didn't
don't
fail
need a
out.
degree to do my job though.
You're
That's we're
changing the
not the
subject.
same.
Like, why are you all over the place? Like, I
I'm
said,
not no, you're the one all over the place. You need a degree to do your job.
I'm
I
not.
don't.
You're bringing up what languages I speak and how prestigious your school
Exactly
was.
because I took Hebrew in college, I took Arabic, I took Spanish, and I also self-study other African languages. So I just because you try to limit me to my experience at Wayne State University, I studied all
When
over the
did I
world.
try to limit you to that experience?
You've been doing it. You've been trying to limit me to my 2 years at Wayne State University when
How did I try to
I
limit
still
you?
I've been
When are you
studying
accusing
my
me of?
entire life
How exactly did I try to limit you? Like what are
because you
you
keep
talking about?
arguing about what degree did I get, but I don't need a degree to be a motherfucking network
Did
engineer.
I say
I
you
don't need
needed
a
a
degree
degree
to
to be
do
a network
DevOps. I don't
engineer?
need a degree to be a coder. I don't need a
Did I
degree.
say
Yes,
you
you
needed a
did.
degree to be a
You did
coder?
try to argue with me about
This is
my
what I mean
credentials.
about.
You've always
Tell
tried to
me when it's
argue
my
with me
turn to
about my
speak again.
credentials in
Today?
my field,
Like, are we
and you
talking
don't know
about
my
previously,
field.
Shakim?
Let me know when
In
it's
the
my turn.
past,
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna start doing 1 minute rounds, but I really put like I want y'all to police yourself because I'm hungry. But I don't think that's possible. So
Well,
let
I'm
me
not
just
even talking for a minute. It's like I ask a question he's uncomfortable with, and he starts having. That's what I mean with this thing where he changes the subject and has a side argument with himself. Like you trying to say that I'm not worth nothing and I'm stupid and I need a degree to be a coder. And all I said was either you failed out or you got a degree. You know what I'm saying? Like those are the two options. That's it. That's all. So you got 30 grand. So I was just trying to get to the bottom of him being smart and having 30 grand in college loan debt, but not having a degree. Like how does that happen if you didn't fail out? So I don't know why he can't own up to failing out, but I guess that's that lack of character that he's always displayed, like with aggrandizing himself instead of acknowledging his his errors.
10 seconds.
I'm done.
Okay, go ahead, Shakim.
well, like I said in the past, she's always tried to like hone in on the fact that I didn't complete a university degree. But in my field, which is IT, networking, engineering, we don't value our education based off if you have a 4 year or a graduate level degree. In fact, a certification that you can take in a 10-week program would do you much better if you're trying to get a job. Now, when we're talking about, okay, if you want to work at a college or something like that, sure. I'm not trying to be no motherfucking professor of computer science, so I don't need no motherfucking master degree in that shit. To do my job, I don't need a degree. You know how many jobs I've had without no degree, just a high school diploma? A lot of Indians that come over here, they're the ones that have to have all of those degrees and extra shit because they are on visas and shit. I'm a US citizen. I'm already at an advantage based on my
Ten
technical and
seconds.
self-taught knowledge. Hmm?
10 seconds.
Okay, I'm done. Go ahead.
Yeah, he's totally lying about me having made this big focus on him having a college degree. I don't care about that. It's just the fact that he lies so much. It's wild that he's so incapable of like acknowledging his faults. It's like if you didn't need a college degree, why did you start one? And like if you're so passionate about African American studies, why didn't you finish? But he's not ever been man enough to just kind of tell the truth about anything. As for him thinking that he needs to tell me that you don't need a degree to be a coder. I'm an engineer. Like I've worked with engineers for many, many years. It's this weird habit he has of assuming that he has to talk down to me, but I've never said anything about him needing a degree. And my focus is on Shakim have been about the fact that he's a liar. I don't even believe that he's a coder or a software engineer or any of the other made up ass jobs he talks about. It's not because I think he needs a degree. I just think he's a pathological liar.
Okay. Shakim, would you like to respond, sweetheart?
Yeah, I mean, again, she has made it a big deal about my degree. I'm not going to let her minimize that. I'm not going to minimize how she tries to act better than me because she graduated college and I didn't. And I'm also not going to minimize how there's a variety of reasons why Black people do not finish at predominantly white institutions, especially Wayne State University. They have one of the lowest Black graduation rates in the entire country. There are many factors why a Black student would not graduate from this particular university, but she ignores all that data, right? Since she cares about data, has she done any data on Wayne State's black graduation rate? No, she has not. She is not interested in actually knowing why people don't graduate college. She's just obsessed with trying to make herself look bigger and better than other black folks, which again is asinine because there are no classes among black folks, and you having a degree doesn't make you better, more intellectual, more accomplished, or more qualified for a job than me. You are an engineer, but you are not a software engineer. You are an engineer, but you are not a DevOps engineer. You are an engineer, but you
Ten
are not a
seconds.
network engineer. There are hundreds of different types of engineers. Okay, so you don't know anything about what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm going back on mute.
Yeah, again, I was an electrical engineer and I said that I worked with many types of engineers and I have lots of friends who are engineers and the again he's still my consistent criticism of Shakim has been about his lies. His lies about his money, his house, his cars, his credit cards, his education, his accomplishments. Like that has been overwhelmingly my criticism of Shakim. He's a bold-faced liar. And as for him saying that I don't care about why, didn't I just spend 30 minutes asking him why he didn't graduate? So the delusion on this one, all he had to say was, I ran into such and such problems that a lot of black people run into. And for him to say, I don't care about that, let me tell you how much I care about black people graduating from college. I left my career as an engineer and got a degree in pedagogy so that I could help black kids with their reading and writing, something he claims to be so good at, even though he didn't graduate. That's how much I care. I took a $20,000 pay cut over 15 years ago because I was concerned about the low retention rates of black children in college. I'm
Damn, 10
also
seconds. Go ahead, though. God damn. It took a fit. Go ahead.
yeah, and it's been more over time. And I'm not only an English teacher, I'm also a math teacher. That's not my only degree. I teach English because kids fail out because of reading, not because of math. So when I've dedicated my life to this problem, but you only use it as excuses for your failures, don't talk to me about what I do and don't care about. Go put on a fucking wig and dance around in the fucking B sector for coins, you goofy bitch.
Oh, Lord. Okay, Tom. Lord Jesus. Shakim, you will be allotted 10 more extra seconds. Um,
Okay.
Go
Now
ahead,
for
sir.
my
I'm
next segment,
actually
I
done.
don't.
I'm about to hop down. He can have the last word. I had enough of
Damn,
this
this
goofy
was
nigga.
so good.
I'm
Thank
done.
you for
That's
I'm
coming
done.
good.
up,
All
Carrie,
right.
and thank you for teaching the babies. I was about to say, Shakim, do you know it's two of you back there?
Yes,
There you
because for my
go.
last segment, I'm going to show her how good of a reader I am. And I'm actually going to read a book that she has never read before and is not qualified to even teach, even with her degree in pedagogy, even with her master's degree in English. She is still not qualified in Near Eastern Studies, which is also something that I took in college. So I'm
Can
just
you
going
explain to me what that is? Because I wanted to ask her, but she hopped down. Can you explain to me what she said? She has a degree in that P word. Can you explain to me what that is?
yeah, pedagogy is basically the method and practice of teaching.
Okay.
It's just teaching. It's just a
Okay.
fancy word for being a
Thank you.
teacher. I don't know
All
why
right.
she used that big word.
Listen, and I was like, dang, what is that? That sounds fancy. Okay, okay, go ahead, Shook. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, so let me play a little bit of this Enuma Elish. Okay, and I only need 1 minute. I know y'all gonna boo me anyway, but anyway, I'm gonna show you how good I can read. And before I even show you how good I can read, how many views do I have on this? Oh,
Uh,
3,100
listen.
views.
Do you know what Yoruba is? Somebody asked, could you speak Yoruba? Do you know what Yoruba is?
Yeah, Yoruba is a West African dialect, but no, I don't speak Yoruba. No, I know a few Yoruba words though.
Okay. All right.
So
Let me
yes, this video of me doing an audiobook got 3,000 views. Okay, 3,135 views. Okay, and I'm only gonna play you 60 seconds of it. Look, my father began a. Hold on, I gotta make sure I'm at the right. Here we go. Tablet number 3, Babylonian Epic of Creation. This audio presentation is read and voiced by Shakim Ra. It is provided to the public by Amana University. Anshar opened his mouth, and unto Gaga his minister spake the word. O Gaga, thou minister that rejoiceth my spirit, unto Lamu and Lahamu will I send thee. Thou can attain, thou shalt cause to be brought before thee. Let the gods, all of them, make ready for a feast. At a banquet, let them sit, let them eat bread, let them mix wine, that for Marduk, their avenger, they may decree the fate. Go, Gaga, stand before them, and all that I tell thee repeat unto them, and say, Anshar, your son, have sent me. The purpose of his heart he has made known unto me. The purpose of his heart he has made known unto me.
He saith that Tiamat our mother hath conceived a hatred for us. With all her force she rageth, full of wrath. All the gods have turned to her. With those whom ye created, they go at her side. They are banded together, and at the side of Tiamat they advance. They are furious. They devise mischief without resting night and day. They prepare for battle, fuming and raging. They have joined their forces and are making war. Umu Hub Ur, who formed all things, have made in addition weapons invincible. She has spawned monster serpent, sharp of tooth and merciless of fang.
Okay,
Bar.
guys. So Shakim can read. Um, now that that's over, so I did go back and catch the kerfuffle between you and Remix. We didn't get to finish that video yesterday because like everything went so left yesterday. But you're are you upset with Remix that you think he's using Verla? Like, am I understanding this correctly? Like, you think, like, do you think that he's publicly embarrassing her or something?
Yeah, I feel like he's taking advantage of her. I mean, he's already done it before, and I feel like he's doing it again. And my I don't even have an issue with Remix. I saw Remix posting pictures of me on his community wall, and I'm like, why is Remix still reaching for me? I saw him on Glitter Boots channel talking about my booty hole bleeding and shit.
Oh God.
Sorry, should I censor myself over here?
No, I just was not prepared for you to say that. And I only ear hustle every now and then over there. So I wasn't prepared for you to say that. Like you don't have to censor yourself, but it just this shit threw me off. Oh
No,
my God.
no, it's it's 3 o'clock in the it's 4 o'clock in the morning
It's
actually.
fine. It's fine. You know, I'm always up this late.
Yeah, it's just like he's been really running his mouth about me, not the other way around.
Okay.
And then he want me to dox people in the beef sector. And I'm like, I'm not going to dox anybody in the beef sector. I don't dox anymore.
What?
I gave those days up
Wait, why he want you to dox people in the beef sector?
because he feel like I dox people over here, so I should do it over there. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to take that to another sector.
Why do you need to dox somebody in the beef sector? Who does he think you need to dox?
He wants me to dox Ness and Lemon and Bree and people like that.
We know who Ness is. What you mean?
Exactly. Like
We should have been doxed down to her socks. Like,
we've all been I get doxed every week over there. It's like a regular thing. It's like this is a part of being in the beef sector. You get doxed. So
so he just wants you to do it. Hey,
yeah,
chat rep boo.
he do it. If I do it, then he'll feel like I can get his respect and shit. I don't need his respect. So
Okay. All right. And are you aware that Verla drug us tonight again?
really, Verla
Mhm.
drug me?
Well, you know, she definitely yes, and she drug Beautiful because she has a mod stick on your channel. Hmm.
What? So she gonna drag me for what? What did I do to her?
She said that you replayed the video and tried to embarrass her.
No. I replayed the video so I could show you what Remix did to you in the past, and so I can remind you why are you repeating the same mistakes is the point of the video. But I could expose Verla. Verla wasn't asking me for money. I mean, I could have been exposed Verla.
Oh Lord, no. No, you missed. Well, guess what? Let me go on and pull it on up, I guess, because I was there, and I actually shared it to tell y'all that we were being drugged,
Mm-mm,
because I ain't shit. So
mm-mm.
yeah, I actually Pillsbury will be going live tomorrow. Wait, what time are the sector wards really first thing in the morning, Shakim?
No, the sector war is gonna be at night.
Okay, I for some reason I thought it said 9 a.m.
I changed it because I got
Okay,
my,
okay. I was
my
about to
kid.
say, because bro, you know, I'll be going like at 9 a.m. I'll be going back to sleep. All right, hold on. Let's go and click on it. And yeah, so she drug Beautiful and took Beautiful's mod stick because she's your block Beautiful because she's your mod, even though Beautiful wasn't participating in anything. If I'm not mistaken, we probably all was there when it first went down. So let's see. Yes. Here we go. 1 second, guys.
Hit that like button, y'all, for the toy lady. I'm gonna send you a cash app too, sexy
You
toy
don't
lady.
have to send me any cash out, sugar. I'm okay.
You
But
sure?
thank you.
I just support those who support me. That's all.
No, it's fine, sugar. But thank you. Thank you. If you end up, that's fine. And if you don't, that's fine too. I just like chilling with y'all. Hold on, she was playing a little music.
Drama show like
Come on, girl. You take it too long.
regarding me canceling me being a co-host on Toy Lady.
Okay, so she started out dragging me first. Now here's the setup. When we were over at Verla's the other night and she was asking us to hit the link, we hit the link, and she told me that she missed the Box Talk show, right? So I told her, well, Samba Queen was my co-host. Samba Queen is out working and getting her coins. So if she wanted to do the show with me, then that would be fine. I didn't have a problem with that. Shakim, I even gave her a love offer for her to get some Taylor Ports. Okay.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Which is fine. She can keep it like it's not that serious, even though I heard you was over there sports betting, but that's for another day. Anyway, how
Mm.
somebody is sports betting with no job is like beyond me, but we're gonna get
Not
uh
sports betting with other people money now.
chill. So and then she said that it was specific topics that she wanted to talk about. And I told her that was fine, but I had already done like my own topics because if she really watched that show, then she would know that I had like little segments. So I went and did my whole fashions. I went and gathered my information for that. I had some Queen Sanity, she got mad because because Chad T supports me. She got mad because Tiff P is one of my supporters, and Tiff P was supposed to actually do the show with us.
Mhm.
And so Verla, this is what you have to learn, Queen Sanity, about Verla. If you like, she don't like Shakim right now. I remember her asking me why I was a member in Shakim's chat after she canceled her membership to Shakim. But when she was lit up in green in his chat, it wasn't a problem. So Queen Sanity, what you have to learn is that Verla may or may not be on the spectrum, but we can't diagnose her because I'm not qualified to do that. But if you like somebody or deal with somebody who she does not like, she's not going to deal with you and she's going to treat you some type of way. And we can't understand why, right? She knows she in the sector where we troll. So yeah, we troll a little bit. Like, it's fine. But if you deal with somebody who Verla don't deal with, she will get mad at you and drag you for like no apparent reason.
Mhm.
So let's press play. Yeah, Queen Sanity, I know, girl. It's a lot. she
Damn,
She's watching. Okay, so
damn.
Verla's watching. So let's do a toy lady translation. All right. So first, Verla drugged me. And she said she came up with all the topics to my show. Bitch, you know you didn't. Stop playing with me. Bitch, I came up with my own topics. You wanted to learn about a sex toy of the week. I don't use sex toys every week. I don't know how many times I have to tell people that. But listen, I was totally okay with doing it. Listen, she wants you to kiss her ass. And the grace that we give her, listen, it's fine. I watched it. Like we don't need to replay it. I watched it. You know what I'm saying? So she drugged me, and then she drugged you for replaying the video, Shakim. And Verla, if I'm telling the story wrong, you should probably unprivate your video because I'm definitely getting ready to throw 10 on 20, girl. Okay. So
Mhm.
she just, yeah, come out the clouds, Verla. We know you watching. Like, damn, you could have came and joined the show. It ain't that serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, your logic is so fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That was a whole lot of ass to kiss. Come on now. That was a whole lot. Not to mention you docs Stan. Verla, should we call him? Should we call Stan? I know she dragged me for filth, Carrie, which like I was being drugged on community walls today. Like it's fine, you know what I'm saying? I'm used to that as the toy lady, you know what I'm saying? But when people are nice to you and people are good to you, right? And try to Yeah, she did dox that man. And she doxed his name and she doxed his phone number. And I have it. Verla.
Mm. I don't know. Who is this?
Who Stan is the man who came and gave her some dick last week, and then he had to leave because his son was locked out, and she been mad at him, and she's mad that he spends time with his children instead of coming to fuck her. That's who Stan is.
I know you lying to me.
Mm-mm. I think we read the text messages like the other day. Come on now, say I got his number and I'm going to tell him she out here acting like a whole nut. Oh my God, beautiful. Are you also going to tell him that she's trying to get with Remix? Because she definitely, if she had the money to flew him out, she would flew him out. She went as far as looking up flights. Hey, Germ, she's still mad at you, boo. You still on the block list because we went through that yesterday. You're still on the block list, boo. But yeah, she drugged the fuck out of me, right? For what reasons? Like, I don't know, because I said publicly, I don't care if she don't like that I'm in your chat, Shakim. I don't care that she doesn't like the fact that Tiff P is my bestie. I don't care that she don't like the fact that Chad T is over here in my chat. So basically what she's saying is anybody who associates with me, she's going to block them. And Verla, for the most part, everybody in the sector fuck with me. So, and then she proceeded to drag Beautiful, even though Beautiful didn't partake in any dragging of Verla. Beautiful was simply being a moderator in your chat and doing what a moderator does, which is be there, support, and fucking moderate. Now, I didn't deserve the dragging that I got today. I didn't deserve Beautiful, didn't deserve it. Beautiful was the only person who was active in her chat. Before the conversation with Remix and my opinion went left, Remix was speaking on how Verla has to stop blocking all of her supporters because she blocked the only person who was there supporting her during her whole fucking stream, including me.
Mm.
Not re- I listen, I don't know if I necessarily believe that, but here's the thing, she doesn't understand that Remix is just playing with her, right? She doesn't understand that Remix is just playing with her. And she was dropping the link today saying that her Remix wanted to do a show with her and that, she was waiting for him to get there. I don't think Remix knew he was supposed to be doing a show with her tonight. She sent him an email and he didn't email her back, and she was quite bothered by it. Had Stephanie Collins wouldn't have hit that link, she would have been breathing hard, doing absolutely nothing until she realized that she blocked everybody, even motherfuckers who troll the dog shit out of us and who actually do support her, including one of my truckers. She blocked him just for saying hi and said that he was beautiful. Yeah, I bet you she did email. She was like, hold on, let me email him. Hold on, let me email him. Germ, how many oh, never mind. Shock him. When Verla emails you, I noticed that she expects for you to respond like ASAP. And so has she ever bombarded you with a bunch of emails? I would hate to have to do a surviving Verla. And Verla, people really sympathize with the pregnant lady. Okay. So you might want to tread very lightly. If Remix goes over there, she's gonna listen. She told Remix straight up if he come to her house, she was going to kidnap him, and then laughed. And then laughed about it. I totally believe her. But Shakim, you have been able you have been emailing her. Does she email you excessively when you don't respond to her email?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you don't respond right away, she catches a hissy fit. She doesn't understand that people have things going on, life gets in the way, that type of thing. It's like it doesn't register for her. Um,
Right. Like
so
people have a life and we work. We have jobs because we do pay our bills.
that part. I mean, we can't be homeless out here. So
Right. And a lot of us don't live in government housing and have a discounted rent. We pay fair market value, or we pay our mortgage, or some of us just pay our homeowners insurance. She legit did. Okay, hold on. So Germ says, Toy Lady, she legit did me like that. You gave her your number? Now, Jern, if I ain't like you, so you know you the homie, I should time you out for this fuck shit. So, you know, it bothers me, and that's why I say at some point she has to be on some sort of spectrum, but I can't diagnose her. I ain't got a diagnosis to throw out here. Listen, and is she listen, Carrie, you don't remember she was ready to move Germ and his children into her little subsidized apartment, girl. You don't remember that? Girl, HUD gonna kick you out. Keep playing. Listen, HUD is also gonna kick you out. If you out here doing sports betting and making money and not reporting that income, HUD will also kick you out for that. And you're receiving Cash App donations and PayPal donations, ma'am, and not reporting that income as well. Whew, got to be more careful. Nah, it was only because I sent her. Oh yeah, you did say that you sent her the man. Listen, champ. So she doesn't even have a sense of boundaries because you just simply sent her a love offering and she took that as an invitation to call you and talk to you.
Mm,
Yeah.
interesting.
So the desperation of it all is real. Uh, I really do wish her the best because we have tried and gave her so much grace. And a lot of people have bit their tongue and like Spottom say she wants people to kiss her ass. She can bring up shit about you, but you can't bring up nothing about her. And ma'am, had you wouldn't have pulled your titties out on Beyonce's internet, we wouldn't have the footage. Had you wouldn't have got 3000 the fucking hairbrush, bitch, we wouldn't have the footage. Now, I don't mind being called a whore and a slut and whatever, that's fine. But I've never got up on this internet and done any of the despicable things that you've done. And you doxed your son, bitch.
She doxed her
You
son.
don't remember when she doxed her son?
No, this must have been a while ago.
Yes, this was a while ago. Yeah, she told us what jelly was at and everything. You don't remember?
Oh my God. No, I forgot about all of that now.
Child. Okay.
Why would you dox your own child? I don't understand.
Oh, listen. Let me put 10 on 20 because I can't remember if this story is true, but it's true today. If I'm not mistaken, I remember her saying something to the effect of one of the guys didn't like her. It was almost like the movie Baby Boy. Remember the mama kicked out the little boy and something happened to the little boy? I believe she kicked her son out over some dick.
Wow, that's sick. That is so sick.
Verla, you're welcome to hit the link, boo. But yeah, she tried to expose her son, but she exposed herself, and her son don't like her because she put him out over stray dick. Stray dick. Not even consistent dick. Stray dick.
Just straight dick, right?
Just stray dick. Yeah. Yeah, she exposed her son. She tried to. Told us about his criminal record, Carrie. You don't remember?
Lord have mercy. That's just bad. Like, is she like venting about her son or something? Because I just don't understand.
She was dragging the fuck out of him. She was dragging him. I want to say he needed a care package from inside the bars. Which, if you in jail, don't you need a little care package? I know when my brother is in jail, he know I ain't coming to see his ass, but he expect a little something on the books. Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you, if you were going to Vegas, would you stay at the MGM in a one-bedroom apartment with a city view, or would you get the deluxe studio, which, basically comes with, you still get the city view, you just get a queen bed versus a king bed, and I guess it's like an apartment versus a studio. So,
I would probably stay in the apartment just so I could cook for myself and stuff. Be more comfortable.
oh, so do you think,
Well, do you plan on cooking? No, probably not. You probably gonna
probably
be.
not. Mm-mm.
We'll go whichever one's cheaper. Oh,
They're
do you plan on having company?
of course, but they're both the same price though. That's why I'm like, what should I
Oh,
do?
get the bigger one. Shit.
The bigger one?
Yeah, if they're the same price, get the bigger one.
Well, it's an apartment versus a deluxe studio. So I guess you could fit up to 3 people in the studio versus the apartment fits up to 2 people. So
2 people to sleep or 2 people to visit?
I think it's to sleep because yeah, it comes with a like the 1 bedroom apartment comes with a sofa bed in the living room and a king bed. That's why they say two. Versus the studio, you get a sofa bed and a queen bed. You get an entire studio, 550 square feet, a private pool, private entrance, private bathroom, refrigerator, microwave.
Is somebody staying with you? I guess is my question.
I
Are you
mean,
gonna have 2 people staying with you or one?
I don't plan on having nobody, but I mean, if somebody did want to come, I mean, they could.
I would go with the bigger one. They're both at MGM.
Yep.
Yeah, I would just go with the bigger one because you're gonna have the same amenities if they're at the same spot.
Right.
It just really matters how many people you're trying to fit up in there.
Right.
Yes, Divine. He says he's staying at the MGM Grand, which is decent.
Yeah.
You
Shit.
you did you man? I wish like next time, right? Y'all should stay at a resort.
Think so?
Yeah, I love resorts. I prefer resorts over hotels. They have more amenities, and a lot of the resorts, they give you day passes to resorts, and like that's in their family. So I really enjoy that because you get
Oh, okay. So how do you know where I could get like a deal on that? Is that like do I gotta go to a website and get that?
um, I don't know. I just kind of we just kind of look stuff up and then go from there. But they'll tell you like on their website if they what resorts they have in their family and what resorts you'll have passes to, and a lot of them have like the trolleys and stuff like that take you back and forth. So I don't really have a website per se that I would use for that. I'll just kind of do some Googles and then figure out where we want to go and stay and then go that way. But my like to find a vacation, I like to go on a cruise and then just go to some different places that I think will be fun. And once we spend a day there, then whichever one we decide, we just fly back there. Like that's just easier for me,
Do you
allegedly.
have one in mind that you have been to before that was really good?
Not that would fit what you guys are doing respectfully. If you want some like nude shit, I got you, bro. But I don't know if they on that type of time. Oh,
Gotcha.
okay. Beautiful said, look up all inclusive in Vegas. And I love a good listen. When you all inclusive, it make you feel so rich.
All inclusive in Vegas.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I'm so
Yeah.
glad I didn't put my deposit down yet, so I'm trying to get it
But
together.
here's the thing. Okay, well, because you're booking so last minute.
It
So
might be
yeah, I would say that you probably need to go ahead and get that done because it's so last minute that yeah, Divine, leave me alone. How is life? Um
so wait, all inclusive in Vegas, and then what am I looking for?
resorts, all inclusive resorts.
I'm looking for a resort. Okay.
But the only thing is a lot of them are not right off the strip.
Right. Okay. So it needs to be off the strip, right?
Is that what you want? Because you want to
Yeah.
be close to the action, right? It's
Yeah.
your first time. Is it your first time in Vegas?
Yeah.
Then a resort might not be the best thing for you necessarily
Okay.
because it's your first time. So you want to be right there where all the action is at, where you can walk out and be boom right there. The casinos have great food.
Oh, MGM is considered all inclusive, right? It said, well, that's what it showed up here.
Oh well, then shit, you good. Just stick with what you was gonna do.
Yeah, it said the Venetian Resort is a 5 out of 5. Paris Vegas Resort is a 5 out of 5.
Oh,
MGM.
with the Eiffel Tower, that's so beautiful.
Let me see. Paris Las Vegas Resort. Let me see.
They have an Eiffel Tower in front of it, like a mock Eiffel Tower. It's so beautiful.
Let me
The
see.
casinos do have good food. I like to sit at the slots, honey. Once I done hit over $25 though. If I done spent $25 and ain't won nothing, I'm getting up and I'm leaving.
Oh, I see.
Cause
Wow, this is beautiful. They like made a replica.
mhm,
Wow.
I told you
They
it's
made a
beautiful.
replica of the Eiffel Tower.
Mhm.
That is so nice. Okay. and it's only $42 a night.
What?
It's $42 a night, sexy toilet. Well, that's for Wednesday, October 2nd. Let me change the date.
Yeah, change the date, boo.
Okay, so if I change it to August 22nd, hold on. Shit, stupid.
Now, I did see somebody say that you were going to be staying at like the circus joint, right? So I actually had a family member who stayed there.
Mm-hmm.
And when they got into their room, they had shit in their toilet, yo. Just be
Oh
careful.
my God.
Like a whole turn.
That is traumatizing right there.
It's so traumatizing, but I did like the attraction that they had downstairs, and they did do like a little show, and we took the kids to it and stuff. But they definitely are ranked low for a reason. So
Oh,
just be careful. And allegedly they say they don't go in there and clean up. They just rent the room out to the next person. Why he didn't ask his parents since they said his whole family was there a month ago. Okay, Chad says, why you didn't ask your family? God damn, Chad. Why you didn't ask your family if your family was there a month ago? Well, he's not going with family though, right? Because if I'm not mistaken, you're just making reservations for yourself, correctly? You don't have a group going with you like everybody else do.
exactamente. Yeah, I'm by
Okay.
myself, so
Then I go to
I'm on
Area 51.
so I'm
Yeah,
actually
smoke. You be at Area 51? What?
thirsty toy lady. Look, do you have a DM? Because I want to send you what I got. Because it looks.
Yeah, I'm Sassy Toy Lady on Instagram.
Now, tell me if this look like a scam or not before I put my debit card in here. Hold on.
Share. Do not put your debit card in there. Is it a third? The first question I'm going to ask you is it a third party site?
Yeah, it's a website called holisto.com.
I ain't never heard of that. I would say compare and contrast the rates, and a lot of times what you can do is just call the original, like the wherever you want to stay at, instead of booking through the third party site. You call them directly and say, hey, I'm looking at this price on the third party site, can you match this price, and I just book straight out with you. And a lot of them will do that, because third party websites have different stipulations than booking straight through with the company.
Okay. Oh yeah. So your Instagram is sexy toy lady. What?
That Sexy Toy Lady.
That sexy toy lady?
Mm-hmm. I believe. Let me look.
No, that's not it. Unless you block me.
How the fuck I'm gonna block you, Shaquille? I don't think
Maybe you
I,
did.
I don't think we're friends. Okay, who you on Instagram? Let's do this. Well, type it in the back. Hold on, wait. That's not my handle. I lied to you. My bad. Is that Sex Toy Lady? Not sexy. That Sex Toy Lady.
Sex toy lady. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I found you.
There we go.
Check your DM.
I was about to say, I'm like, I would not block you because we're not. I don't think I follow you.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. But look at the prices for this. And this is for don't announce the hotel because I'm sure the beach sector is listed anyway. But this is for this hotel that we was
Oh, okay.
price for it. Can you believe? Like that's crazy, right? Like that
That's a
can't.
really good price.
And then look at this too. This is like they did a comparison of like all the other places I could get it from.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did it go through?
It went through.
Hold on. I sent you
The
something.
price different. Wow.
You see that?
I see. Yeah. Look, call them. I would call them and say, listen, so and so has the, like, I want to book straight through y'all, so can you match this price? Because if they're willing to sell it on the third party website, why wouldn't they be willing to sell it to you at that same price directly? Because I do that with cruise lines all the time, and they always break and bend, especially if I like, well, I'm going to so and so's cruise line. They'd be like, okay, hold on, let me put you on hold.
Mm-hmm. Now, so you're saying I should call them and ask them, can they match this price?
Yes, from the third party website, because if they're willing to give it to you on a third party website for that price, then you can just book straight through them and then just tell them that you're paranoid that they're going to steal your fucking information or
You want
something.
me to call them right now?
I mean, I don't know if anybody's at the front desk right now, but if you want to, I don't know.
I mean, I thought this is a city that never sleep. Let's pull their card.
I mean, shit. Go ahead. Go on mute and call them. Good morning, Pillsbury. How you doing? They said, "No, I felt more energy around the Death Valley area." Now you know, Smoke God. You know they used to shoot westerns out there by Area 51, and you know a bunch of those people who like the cast, and then like the people who was shooting it, the cameramen, they all died of like mysterious as sicknesses. They just started to drop dead. They just started to drop dead after being like in that area and shooting movies for a little bit of time. Like something crazy health wise happened to every single last one of those people. It was
What
crazy.
coincidence?
Hmm?
Well, isn't that why they call it Death Valley though?
You know, I reckon. But I definitely would, like, I would skip on anything that would want to tour anywhere near that. I would just simply skip on it. But Smoke Eye, if you got the footage, definitely post it for us. Okay, the smoke. I'm gonna look in the Death Valley. I don't know much about it either, honestly. So maybe Divine, maybe we should link up together and maybe do a little one too, and figure out what's up with that. Because you know I love old Hollywood stories and conspiracies, and that's one old Hollywood story and conspiracy that they were talking about when they would go out there to shoot those movies and stuff, and then the people would just start to fucking drop dead. There's a lot of UFOs outside of Arizona near the Four Corners for real. Traveling to New Mexico's UFOs always go near water. Listen, Smoke Eye, Toy Lady 10 had one. So I believe, right, that the same way those UFOs can fly up in the air, they can go under the sea. And I don't know. If y'all believe in Atlantis, and I don't know if it is a specific Atlantis, but I do believe that there is extraterrestrials here, and I do believe that some of them live among us. I'm not going to necessarily say, well, I know some people like the reptilians, but those fucking royal family, they're fucking weird. How come every time they go somewhere a whole bunch of young children with good blood go missing? Hmm? They say they stealing these young kids' blood. I don't know. Allegedly, that's what I heard. That's what I heard. Let me take my tin hat. Wait, Death Valley is a place under the sea. Remember, all the canyons are ocean floors. Okay. Somebody was saying Shaquem been catching flights because they believed his lies. Okay. Mean, Meanwhile, he was just doing homeless things. Oh, Lord, Carrie. Lord Jesus. Pills. There's a dispensary out there I like going to, and then I like to go UFO hunting. Um, if I can sight one at dawn. Oh, sight. Okay, see one at dawn. And Smoke. What about over there, in Alaska? They have so many. And did do. Yeah, we about to get a strike. Let me calm down because I'm getting ready to be throwing all kind of conspiracies out there. But for some strange reason, in Alaska, there has been a lot of UFO sightings lately. Smoke God, did you hear about that? It's an extraterrestrial highway. Okay, Bookaboo. All right. All right. Lord. Okay, he said if you build a flying object at home, it is a considered a UFO. So y'all know I'm into this. I was watching a CIA agent say that they staged a lot of that stuff. It was crazy. And then I was watching like some lady from overseas. Um, she got taken by a UFO. It was gone for like 3 or 4 days. And Shakim, what's the guy name who speaks about the Anunnaki all the time? The black guy. What is his name?
Billy Carson.
Yes, Billy. Listen, a lot of people think that Billy Carson is just like batshit crazy, but I don't. And y'all know his wife divorced him, because he said that like a UFO had came, like he had seen some shit inside the house or whatever. And his wife and the kids was in the house too, but apparently he was the only one who seen and heard whatever had happened. And but that man has to be on to something because he goes and he does those tours overseas, and he goes to the different ruins, and they let him in. They let him go into places where nobody else can go. They let him take little small groups to kind of look around and stuff like that. But I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. We went to like some Mayan ruins. We went to some Mayan ruins in Mexico, right? So first of all, if you want to take pictures, they fine you for that. It was only like $15. And I knew, like, I had researched it, so I had my little $15 ready. Because they do have like military-esque type of people there, right? But they'll let you take pictures, but it's only like a certain point that they'll let you go. They don't want to let you take pictures here. You could take pictures in that direction, but not this direction. And you could go over here, but you can't go over there. And it's like it's heavily guarded in certain areas. And I'm trying to figure out, what are they guarding so heavily if these are ancient ruins that nobody cares about, allegedly. So I'm saying St. George. Okay, hold on, wait, let me go up. It's too hot for me to go. I can only imagine driving around and my AC go out. What Pillsbury? What? Pillsbury, you just got a car, sugar. Your what you call it should be going out. But yeah, Area 51 is not there, and there's blocked off areas where you can't see the old testing zones. Listen, it's something fishy going on over there. And speaking of something fishy, have y'all heard about the astronauts who was supposed to be in space? It's a man and a woman. They were supposed to be in space for 2 days, and now these motherfuckers can't come back till next year. They're stuck in space.
Yeah, it went from 8 days to I think what 8 months.
Yeah, what is up with that?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's why I would never.
Listen, that's America coming for you. Okay, tell you one thing. Okay, and do something else. So hopefully they don't have no space baby or nothing. But child, that's a long time. How you go from 8 days? You said 8 months, child. And then, damn, what else was I about to talk about? The Olympics. So y'all seen the woman who is a woman but is technically a dude?
Yeah.
The boxer. You've heard that story?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they want to strip her of her medals. And here's the thing. She's not a man. She's a woman. Like, she's not transgender. She didn't change like the guy who from Canada who identified as a woman for one day and went to a weightlifting competition and beat every freaking record because Canada said, oh, he identifies as a female, so we're going to let him do it, even though he was clearly a man. Like, this is getting out of hand, this gender. Like, when Mello was explaining to me what gender neutral was, and I was like, how do you know this? He was like, oh, yeah, they teach us this in school. I was like, what? Like, what?
Yeah, they're
He
not
was like, yeah, he was like, yeah, if you identify as a girl and you have a penis, you're a girl. That's what my 10-year-old told me. That's what they're teaching them.
Them poor babies, they don't know what the hell they're learning.
Right. And oh, Lord Jesus. Yeah. It's just, I feel so bad for this generation coming up. I told him boy, smoke. Okay, hold on, wait. Bookaboo said that's what it's called. It's a real street. Okay. I had no idea. Listen, there's a lot going on in my Tracy voice. Okay, Pills, I'm going to give you a secret place. Okay, normally he don't do this. Yes, listen, but I enjoy Billy Carson's lectures on the Anunnaki. Like, I do consume a lot of his content. I enjoy him. I think he's smart. Is he crazy? Like, aren't we all? But a lot of this stuff, even from the Bible being stolen, like, yeah, we know that. And the Bible ain't nothing but a bunch of hearsay. A bunch of people who heard, or people who was there and told their cousin, who told their uncle, who told their side piece. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how it is. And everybody was Jesus' best friend. But ain't nobody help him off that cross, though.
Exactly.
So and that book is convoluted, and not to mention that King George definitely changed a lot of stuff in the Bible to make him feel less bad for the fuck shit that he was doing way back in the day. So just, I'm not saying I don't believe in the Lord. I'm just saying be careful what you read and who you read and what version of what you're reading it from. I prefer the Ethiopian Bible. I feel like that's the closest thing to the truth.
Hmm.
Um,
I agree.
okay.
Toy lady,
Um,
check your IG real quick.
Alrighty. Damn pills, you got a buckets, nigga. Okay.
You see it?
I see it.
Can you believe I got a room there for $33?
That's crazy.
It's
But you
like,
see how they get you with them other fees?
yeah, there's like a 70, no, it's a $45 resort fee. I
Yeah,
guess.
you're not gonna be able to really get away from that. You can't, you ain't gonna be able really to get away from that resort fee. All the resorts do that to you with they fuck shit.
On top of the deposit, they won't. I mean, I hope I don't have to pay a deposit, but I'm sure I'm going to have to. So,
You might not necessarily have to pay a deposit. They just might want you to put a card on file. But I would still check with the company first.
yeah. But that's such a
Well,
nice hotel for $33. Like,
that's
won't you
that's
do it?
good. That's a great price. Good morning, Triggs. Okay. What
Book another hotel.
was in St. George? Is St. George a town? Oh, hold on. Okay. Peel, St. George, Utah is like the Miami of the desert. They don't advertise their city. That city is like Wakanda for white folks. I wasn't prepared for that.
I would
Wakanda.
love to go to Utah, but I don't want to go like under like my own travel. I would need protection because I feel like I'm gonna run into the KKK. I feel like
You ain't careful. You'll run into the KKK here in South Carolina.
they still got the KKK down there.
Shh.
My lord,
We listen. We literally last year, uh, these four white boys tried to lynch a black boy, and the only reason why they didn't get to fully lynch his ass is because the people came out of the fucking church and stopped it. And you want to know what happened to the white men who did that to that black man? They asses got house arrest and probation. It's very racist down here in South Carolina. We still have sundown towns, Shakim, where we went to go get our barbecue. Look, you know how they have subdivisions? One of the subdivisions that was beside the barbecue place that we went to, and we had to drive like 45 minutes to get there, was called Sundown Plantations.
my lord.
And then they had, yeah, listen, I was telling my husband, what the fuck is we doing out here? He was like, yo, they got really good barbecue. And I was like, I don't give like, how did you find this? And he was like, oh, I was delivering to somewhere and I had to come, I had to come this way because I couldn't go the other way. So that's how he found it. But I kid you not, the subdivision and the road was Sundown Road. But the subdivision itself was called Sundown Plantations. So yeah, still here in South Carolina, we have a lot of racism and a lot of fuck shit going on. You definitely will get fucked up down here if you're not careful. That's why I don't mind working. I work third shift. I don't be in nobody's weird ass town at night. I be at work. Okay, because I can remember I was working for the census. Like I had people doing weird shit to me, like following me, and they had big ass fucking flags on the back of their big ass trucks. And yeah, so where I like, it's a lot of racist activities that be going on, especially after dark. And yes, the KKK is still around here. In fact, at the school, the schools have been ramping up with the Trump stuff. And at the high school, I want to say that they've been putting nooses on black kids' lockers.
Mm, sick.
It's sick. It is. And I was telling my husband, like, but for the fact that my elderly grandmother lives here and my mom is already gone to glory and I take care of her, I wouldn't stay in South Carolina. They're very aggressive. here. And if you do, if you are African American with any type of anything, or they think you have any type of anything, they harass you.
Mm.
It's really bad. So to this day, like I still deal with racism, in in and around where I live here in South Carolina. And when I say I do live in the boonies, like I really do. And that's just one of the downsides of living in the boonies. And it's not a huge population of black people here. The majority is white. It's very nice. Oh, and listen, like some of the slave plantation, like they're still up. Like, there's a slave plantation that they turned into a bed and breakfast, and they have weddings there. Like they totally refurbished that bitch. They have weddings there and everything.
Mm. Weddings at a slave plantation.
It's a bed and breakfast now.
Oh hell no.
Yeah. It's crazy. They was oh, okay, the Olympian, okay, so the Olympic young lady who's the boxer, what was born female, has all female parts, but does have a Y chromosome. It is like it's almost like being a hermaphrodite, but her balls never dropped, right? And her clitoris is still a clitoris. It didn't turn into a penis because her balls didn't drop in, and she didn't get any testosterone. It's just DNA wise, she's a boy. But everywhere else she's a girl. She has a vagina, titties, not a prepaid vagina, not prepaid titties. What was raised has been raised as a girl, is a girl, has identified as a girl. And I don't really know if the young lady even knew that she had the chromosome until they did lab work, because they don't normally check for stuff like that. And like back in the day, like now, when you go to the doctor, like when you're 7 weeks, you can get a blood test done to see what the gender of your baby is. And what they do is they like, if you're a female, if you just have just all female chromosomes, then they say you're having a girl. But if you have uh the XY, then you're having a boy, right? And so nowadays they can detect whether you're having a girl or a boy. But back then they weren't that advanced in blood testing, and if they was, they wasn't telling us about it. So it she doesn't identify as a woman. She is a woman in every other way except for by blood. And I even seen, because then I started doing research, and there's like a episode of House where it was a woman, and the husband, he was in there telling the husband like, well, I know like she's the perfect woman, but she's a dude biologically, according
Mm-hmm.
to her blood. But she never knew, and how she wouldn't have got sick, she would have never known. So they want to take her metal from her, but it's not like she was trying to be transgender. And and I don't know, because it's, generally speaking, men have an advantage over women because you guys have testosterone in your bodies. So that's why women and men can't compete together um in the same fields. For instance, in track and field, Flojo, Flojo done had the record for the longest as far as women runners. But do you know that high school boys beat her record in a 100-yard dash on the daily basis? Men
Mm-hmm.
and women are not created equal.
Mm-hmm.
And she's the fastest woman in the world. So I don't know. I kind of feel bad for her because she put in the work fair and square. She's not identifying as female while walking around with a penis. And you can't help your genetics. And it's like, why did y'all let her make it all the way to the end and then question it? Like, shouldn't that have been something that was discussed beforehand, before you let them come to Paris? And have y'all been seeing the fucking discrimination over there in Paris against the niggas, against us black people?
Oh yeah, it's at an all-time high right now.
It's horrible. I feel bad. some of the cars I ain't even supposed to be in. Yeah, listen, uh, Pillsbury, when I say when I first got my car, the police fucking harassed the fuck out of me and asked me what I did for a living and how can I afford my car and do you sell drugs? And I was looking at them like, do the fuck I look like I sell drugs, bitch? And then to continuously harass me to the point where I was like, listen, I'm gonna sue your fucking asses, right? If y'all keep fucking playing with me because I'm not doing anything. I'm driving while black. Like, stop pulling me over, pulling me out my car, and fucking detaining me for no reason because you think I shouldn't be able to drive the car that I drive. That's fucking ridiculous. I work just like you work. Maybe I save better than you save. I don't know. Maybe my credit score is better than yours. I don't know. But yeah, us black people here in South Carolina, we still get harassed. I can't wait to get the fuck up out of here. And for real, when I'm going to see my sister in Covenant, like we went through Athens one day to get some gas, and it was like one of those stations that pump your gas. Do you know they refused to pump our gas?
Wow. Mm-mm-mm.
But they were
Sick.
there pumping the white people gas, right? And so
Correct.
I was like, listen, we will run the fuck out of gas before we get anything from here. Like let's like we will run out. We're gonna move it on. And so I take a totally different route now when I go to her house, and even where she lives at in Covington, sometimes it's a little bit of a side eye from the white folk. So racism still exists in this world. You know, there's still a great disdain for what my grandma say colored folk. Because my grandma's so old, she don't say black, she say colored. When she see a black person, she don't call them black. She calls them colored. And I told her, well, grandma, that like we don't do that anymore. She was like, well, you're colored. That's what we are. And I feel sad for her because that's really how they like fucking did them back then. I remember my grandma telling me, and listen anyway, how they had to wait outside for the doctor to get done with all the black people. I mean, all the white people before they would be seen. Like my grandma lived through some very traumatic shit. So when she's sitting down and talking to me and giving me that wisdom, I think maybe that's why, because I'm real close to her, and so whatever she talks, I fucking listen because I know that she's spitting nothing but truth. And like I can, like I know this is gonna sound crazy, but like I can remember when my sister first brought her now husband around. My grandma was like, "Who is that white man?" And I was like, what? And she was like, who's that white man? And I'm like, oh, that, that's her friend. Why she got a white man like that as a friend? And I was telling her, like, grandma, we can, like, these days we're friends with white people and stuff. And she was just like, what? Like, you go to work, you work with them, and then you take your ass home, but y'all friends with them? And then when they got married, she was like, what? What? And I was just like, girl, she was like, but you're colored and you know how they did us colored people. And I was telling her, grandma, I know, but like he didn't do that. Like, but it's kind of hard when you got the older generation who is so traumatized. And as they get older, their memories fade. And so I really don't want it to get to a point where she sees a white man and she's scared, because she had told me like, yeah, I don't trust, that's why I don't trust white doctors. I don't, none of that. Like, no, I done had some fucked up shit happen to me. And I was just like, dang, I'm sorry, I felt so bad. Listen, Smoke, one of the security guard at one of the facilities that I frequent, he's a ghost hunter, right? He likes to go to these haunted prisons and hotels and shit, and he have like strobe lights and things for the thank you for coming up, Shakim darling, things for the spirits that are there to kind of communicate with him. And he does upload onto Twitch, and I want to say he uploads onto TikTok. But I encouraged him to do it because, like, listen, Monday night, I promise you he's gonna have some sort of video that's at least 10 or 15 minutes long that he want me to stand there and watch with him. But he's like a ghost hunter, and I just don't I don't get it, but that's what brings him joy. So I can't be mad at him because I'll go plan some shit outside real quick. That brings me joy. You've been to a listen. I cannot wait to go on my Alaskan cruise. Okay, I have made it clear that that's what I want as a part of my push present. I want an Alaskan cruise. Okay, and I want to see the Northern Lights. That's really why I want to go. Like no KKK like that in Utah. It will be a Mormon. Hey, don't we got Mormons around here too, and they harass you too. The Mormons is worse than the damn what you call it, the Jehovah Witnesses now. The Mormons don't care. They come to your house every other day. Yeah, because of the North Pole gas station for UFO. You think so? And they come on now. Now, Chatty, if we just want to be clear, let's be clear. The police is a subsidiary of the KKK. It was created solely to track, catch, and return colored folk, like my grandma said, back to their alleged rightful owners. So just understand that when you see them police in that uniform, what they were started for. So it shouldn't even really surprise us that they harass us because they were literally created to harass us. Like people don't want to acknowledge that the police was created to harass black people. Absolutely, they were. The Klan is in Indiana, it's home, Wyoming, Montana, Idaho, Oregon. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Bookaboo. It's almost like the Hells Angels, how they have chapters in every state. Don't get it twisted. Your favorite congressman might be a part of the KKK. You know. Yes. Okay. So for instance, Chat T said they got slave plantations you could tour. So here in South Carolina, there's a little small town called Pendleton, South Carolina. Look it up. There's a little small town called Pendleton, South Carolina, and they have a plantation called the Ashtabula Plantation, right? And they you can still go and tour. I remember maybe seventh or eighth grade, we went and toured it. And it's still open and operating to this day. You still can go to the Ashtabula Plantation in Pendleton, South Carolina, and walk around, and it's in its original condition except for the main big house. So yes, they have plantations that are uh, refurbished, and then they also still have plantations that are as is, and you can tour them for a price. Absolutely, Chatty. And we had to write a paper on it. hmm So do your Googles, and you guys will know that I'm definitely telling you the truth. Again, Pendleton, Pen. I want to say it's Pendelton, South Carolina, and it's Ashtabula Plantation. Yep, you can go and you can tour it. And we went. The school took us. Yeah, dating is scary. I ain't date. Listen, if I had to date, I'd be single. That's really good. You could tell. Yeah, you can tell the sex of a baby by a blood test. Now living life. I also seen. Listen, yeah, they say that it's even So Serena Williams was discriminated against. Oprah has been discriminated against. I think they done took Kylie Jenner baby daddy to fucking jail for something over there in Paris. I can't recall what it is, but hell, even he done did something. I can't think of his name, but Kylie Jenner baby daddy. That's his name. That's a fact in the time that Shari running the 100-yard dash. My homie was running that in the 8th grade. Yes, boys just are inherently, see, we're all normal until puberty hits, and when puberty hits, that's where the change come in at, right? And so up until that point, we're all the same. But once guys hit puberty, they are just inherently stronger than us women. and men shouldn't be able to compete like the dude swimmer who I want to say he swam for like a college, and he was ranked like number 50 or something like that. But when he decided that he identified as a female and grew his hair out, all of a sudden he shot up to like the six to number 16 as a woman's swimmer. But he was struggling when he was swimming against his equal counterpart males. So he decided to identify as a female and then go swim with them and break all their records, which they should have never let him do that. And I'm just trying to figure out, when did America get so fucking soft? I know, too big. I know that it happens everywhere. And so I'm definitely not oblivious to it. You've been to France twice, once on a school trip, and we got attacked by y'all. What's a y'all? Y'all. At 13, though? They did that to y'all at 13, living life? Y'all were babies. Well, listen, let me stop because I ain't even. You can, tell them smoke. Tell them. Listen, I encourage, if you get the fuck up and over here, if you don't come here unless you want to be harassed. You like looking at abandoned. You look. How do you watch that stuff? I watch that stuff too. I just watched them. It was like somebody who had a $10 million abandoned mansion. What was that act? The actor name. Anyway, it was a beautiful mansion, and nothing in it had been touched, Chatty. It was like they just went on vacation and never came the fuck back home. So I like looking at abandoned mansions and stuff like that too, to see what's going on in them. What time is it? 5:20. I'm starting to get sleepy, y'all. Let me go. Let me get through this so I can go get back in the bed. Shoot, I'm sleepy. People got to realize that that's where it started. That's exactly where it started. Smoke. The South is very hunted. Um, the South is very hunted, and like down here living life. I know this is gonna sound crazy, right? But when we had to do a project, right, in school, right, and so we had to trace our ancestry back, and I found out that my maiden last name was a partial makeup of my ancestors' slave uh, master's last name, and my paternal side of the family decided to keep part of the slave master's last name when they were freed. And then I went on to find out that they didn't even live 30 miles away from where the fuck I was living at the time, living life to the fullest. And it it threw me off because I just had no idea, like when you have to figure out who your people is. And so I did the work, and I remember talking to my great aunt because my dad's mom died when I was a baby. So basically, her sister just took the place of my grandmother. And so when it was certain stuff like she wasn't really willing to talk about, but she gave me enough information, and then I kind of did some of the lead work on my own. And it really had me taken aback that these people were so close to us, right? And yeah. And my dad's side of the family, look they light bright. Y'all know what that means, so it was some mixation of the situation going in up on there. I don't really want to. Yeah, the Mormons are racist. I don't really want to go into that, but yeah, they still they do. They still got the slave quarters where they held the auctions. They do. And it's crazy, like to just see that stuff, and they leave that bullshit up, right? That racist shit, But anyway. They got okay. Me going to Savannah, Georgia made me interested in the paranormal. In Savannah, Georgia, the city is still old. It is a cover in limestone. Man, listen, it is. And I remember I had to go to Savannah to do some training for the census smoke guy, and I was ready to get the fuck up out of there. It was some weird shit going on. It was weird. I was scared. I was like, I gotta get up out of here. And the souls. Oh, and let's not even talk about smoke. Listen, smoke. Why you got me on my tin hat tangent? I'm about to have me a show called the Tin Hat Tangent on the cities that they just straight up fucking flooded. You know, the black cities that they straight up flooded and turned into lakes. And everybody wondering why people in Lake Lanier, is that what it is? Lake Lanier, people are out there just dying because they stole those black people land. Just like the people in New York stole Central Park from the black people and turned that shit into a fucking park. And were those people compensated for the injustice where they had to be moved out of their homes, land that they rightfully owned? They owned Central Park. That was a black community. Did y'all know that? They took that shit from the black people and turned it into a fucking park. A park. Niggas can't have nothing. Niggas can't have shit. Yeah, I'm still eating a whole hour later. I gotta get my life together. Wolf Hollow. Mmm. What? You seen a soldier marching one day. You know what? I'm gonna move on, smoke. Listen, we have paranormal shit that kind of happens on our land sometimes. And I've been telling my husband, like, how did they I wanted to know how his family acquired this land. But he doesn't really know the full story behind it. It's just been passed down and passed down and passed down to the next generation. But nobody knows how it was inherited, and my mother-in-law has passed on, and it was her side of the family's land. But I think something happened here. Either way it go, I always thank the land for growing my fruits and vegetables and stuff, and I try to take care of it. And I just be like, Holy Spirit, activate. Lord, protect me from any, hurt, harm, or danger. But something happened. I don't know what it was. I'm gonna get through these comments because I got bad sleepy again. We'll probably go live again tonight. Yeah, Travis Scott. They got Travis Scott. I'm not sure what he was doing, but child, we gotta do a 10. We gotta do a 10 series. And then, did they ever clean up that nasty ass water in Paris? Cause didn't them swimmers get E. coli? It's weird that we have a history that is now a tourist attraction. Those plantations, yes, it's history. We shouldn't forget. But at the same time, what kind of gratification does others get from visiting? I'm really not sure, Bookaboo. And not to mention, like, their families are still to this day making money off of our pain. Like, that kind of bothers me. Yeah, Yobes are a group of racist thugs. Okay, thank you so much, because I was wondering what a Yob or a Yob is. Okay, I love y'all slang over there. Okay, them Appalachian Mountains be out, man. You better stay. You better not be caught up there in the mountains in the dark either. Mm-hmm. The South is haunted. Absolutely. So many atrocities happen here. It is haunted, and I want to get the fuck away as quickly as possible. But I have obligations. I do live in life, and live in life. I seen the post that you made, or I don't know if it was you or Devon. I can't remember, but I want to say it was you, about an account associated with your social security number. I have heard conspiracies about that, but I have not been able to like find any clear, excuse me, I had to burp, any clear like justification, right? But a lot of people do say that our social security number is linked, and here's why I think it's true. Because in this is just like common sense, right? When over here, I'm not sure what the age is. By the time I get old, it's probably going to be like fucking 70. But when you get like 63 or 60 something, then you can draw from your social security, right? So I'm just gonna put two and two together and say, yeah, sure, our social security number, like that's how they keep up with how much they're gonna pay us when we retire, but they're gonna kill us, from the environmental changes and the man-made products that they give us every day that tell us they're gonna make us better. And Donald Trump wants to stop social security altogether. Y'all, please be careful of whom you're voting for, and don't only vote in the presidential election. Me and my husband got into it earlier because um he was asking about a specific law here in South Carolina, and I told him, "Well, who'd you vote for? Did you vote for so and so and so and so?" He was like, "Oh, I didn't vote in that shit." And I told him, "Well, you can't complain because when you're voting for your House representatives and your legislators and stuff like that, that shit matters. The every 2 year shit, that shit matters just more. That matters more than, in my opinion, your legislators and House of Representatives matters more than the president, because those are the people who got boots on the ground in your state, and the laws that they draft and pass are going to affect you the most, right? So just participate in your state elections, if when you're having to vote for those people. Like the presidential elections is not the only elections that we should be worried about, because um Sleepy Joe is not putting these laws on the docket specifically for South Carolina. Okay, he just saying, yeah, it's cool, or no, it's not, once everybody else vote, right? Once it get through, the senators and the House of Representatives and wherever the fuck else it goes, right? So we need to be focusing on who we're voting for on a state level if you want to change the laws in your state. Just simply voting for the president of the United States is not going to help you. Look, I'm losing people. They're like, bitch, we don't want to hear this. I know you don't want to hear it, but you know that it's the truth. You know that it's the truth. You have to water does try, they tried to cleanse it, but the spirits of the ancestors are very strong. The ghosts only save black people. I've heard, listen, Bookaboo, I've heard that too. But I'll tell you who don't never get saved: the whites. Okay. There's a lot of people who are found dead in that lake every single year. And that land is haunted. That land is haunted, period. That whole body of water is haunted. And I don't even blame them. Their spirits aren't at rest. We're talking about people who were probably fucking cooking dinner and ended up dying, drowning, and they can't cross over, if that's what you believe in, because they not understanding what's going on, because all they was doing was cooking lunch for their fucking kids on their land. And okay, and we're gonna talk about Tulsa. Okay. And that's on VS Community Wild Child. Hold on. What? See, I'm just trying my best. Let me see. Is that this? Oh, Sweetest Brown is up. Okay. Cruising with Prince is up. Mm, hold on. Cause I know Jay Dunn was talking about it earlier. They say that VS served Ness. That's this. Yes. VS Icon says, I had to lose money and I will go through this battle, but I won't be alone. Oh my God. Is this the picture of her getting served? Too big. Remember and here's the thing, Too Big. If you were watching Ness's live stream earlier, you would know that that's specifically what she had on today. She did like a 5-6 hour live stream. You can go to that live stream. So that's Ness. That is Ness. It is August 10th, 2024 at 1:50 p.m. That's Ness. That is book Too Big. And VS said that she had visual proof that Ness was served. So, child. Okay, okay. You thank you, pray for her. Listen, smoke God, us Southerners, like it's very important to understand your history and who you're around at all times. So I never forget what the fuck was done to my ancestors around this motherfucker. I don't be playing with none of these motherfuckers. You know, okay, we know a girl that used to see people from the Victoria era. They say if you mix with Indian, you can see dead people. Huh. So the indigenous people, because I have an Indian friend and she doesn't like to be called an Indian. She likes to be called indigenous. So they they do like dream interpretations, and they have specific, I'm not going to say rituals, customs. They have specific customs that they go through at different ages. Some of them involve spirituality, some of them are seers, some of them are hearers. And that's kind of how she was like explaining it to me. And like her people, some of them have different markings, like tattoos on their face, and it depends on your tribe and stuff like that. But they do they do say that they are still in contact to this day with their ancestors. And I know my indigenous friend believes that she is her ancestor. And like I told her, but for the fact that your ancestor was your ancestor, you wouldn't be here. So I can't even be mad at her for saying that she is the ancestor. Okay. Listen, I ain't gonna get into the Appalachian because we still got our moonshine man up there. And even though we won't be able to visit him until next year, we do not want to mess up the integrity of that relationship, because it's hard to find somebody who makes genuine moonshine the old school way. Okay, that was me, but I took it down as I don't have the doctor's name. Mhm. I'm trying to find the right videos so you can. Okay, okay, definitely, and just tag me because I watched her video of the dude. First of all, I like the way that dude was talking, but the U.S. government be to lying and lying and lying and shit with their good lying ass, because this is America. The white Americans is getting their money back as your birth certificate is insured. I don't know. It could be though. I wouldn't be surprised. Because you know the United States is a business, right? Okay, thank you. And we can definitely talk about it. Listen, they I don't know why the fuck they can't fix Flint's water, but they giving these refugees from other places, to the tune of $9,000 to be able to stay here in our country for free. Hold on, let me blow my nostrils. But they don't got money to help the homeless that's here, and the veterans who fought for the very lifelong liberties that they are afforded. But I digress because everybody got their own agenda. It's a river in Delaware area that's like Lake Lanier. Really, that's hunted. Look, and I'm totally into stuff like that, Bookaboo. Like I'm always watching the hunted, all that good stuff. The tales of Crybaby Bridge, the woman with no head in a white dress, and I don't know. I'm always watching spooky stuff. Do y'all watch Spook TV? Is it called Spook TV? I want to say it's called Spook TV. And he also goes by on his other channel, The Baron. And he does like, so when he's the Baron, he does like astrology readings, and I don't want to scare y'all, but he sells spells, and it's definitely some witchcraft going on over there. And I found him through his girlfriend. Her name is Black Witch Yaya. Don't listen, y'all. I know, but I like Black Witch Yaya because she tells the stories of the Orishas and the Luagas. and stuff like that. And so when I like to learn about everything, because when somebody try to tell me that something is evil, I go and do my own research. And so I found Black Witch Yaya because she was telling the stories uh, of some of the stuff, and then she was like, subscribe to my boyfriend the Baron. And so when I went over there, I was like, wait, like he was like reading a woman, and he was asking her about her houses, and what and because in astrology you have different houses, right? Like I can't explain it, it takes too fucking long. Where the fuck are you at? Eyes, get up here and explain that shit to them, that occult shit to them. But basically he's in the occult, and so he'll sell you all the things that you need to put a spell or a root on somebody. I don't condone it. That's what he does. But he also has another channel called Spook TV, where he does stories from like uh back in the day, like 100 stories of plantations and stuff like that. And yeah, I enjoy watching that type of stuff. VS is on her neck, and I don't know why people be acting like that. I see it, and yes, that is who that is. It is a whole city on the Lake Lanier. It is. It was a very prosperous city to be for skinny jeans, full of colored people, like my grandma would say. It was full of colored people. And just like in Tulsa, Oklahoma, Black folks can't have nothing. Like, God forbid we work hard and we put our brains together and our coins together and whatever the fuck else we got to put together, and we do good for ourselves and make our own way. Motherfuckers gotta just ruin that shit. Like, people can't respect your hustle. Like, oh, you can do good. That's that saying, oh, you can do good, you just can't do better than me. Right? I don't like that. Like, I think that that's like backhanded at best. In theory, I want all my friends to be doing better than me so they can teach me how to be a better me and do better. Damn it. Like, in theory, um, I'm not gonna say that I'm doing better than any of my specific friends in real life, or that they're doing better than me. We just are doing different things in our life. I have some friends who don't have any children, who's not married, and who's out here gallivanting, and then I have friends who have like 50, 11 kids and a husband, and they're like full-time stay-at-home moms, or triad wives is what they call them now. And then I have single mom friends. Like, I have friends in all categories. And I'm not going to say some of us are doing better than others. Maybe some of us is more smarter with our money. Some of us prioritize different things in different ways. But I don't think that I'm better than any of them, and I don't believe that any of them think that they're better than me. If so, then I need to get the fuck out and around them, because I'm only interested in people in my personal life who's there to uplift me, and I'm there to uplift them. Right? So, mm, Lord Jesus, smoke facts. It got every crypt you can think of, even aliens. Okay, bookaboo. I love this. Is your friend a descendant of the $5 Indians? Was so you know what I'm saying? Look, listen, she's enough of Indian where she gets a check. Uh-huh. She gets a check just for being Indian. So she's a she's a legit Indian. Cause here you have to get that blood. You like they touched her blood and shit. So she gets her check. So she's real Indian. She's not a 5 cent Indian. She's a real Indian. Too big. I hope I never see dead people. So I'm not gonna. So you know how when you dream, never mind. Let me just leave that alone because I don't want to scare nobody. Yes, America is a corporation. Everybody, y'all ain't read the fucking Constitution. Y'all ain't read the Constitution. Listen, um, I had, we like I don't make my like when they're doing the Pledge of Allegiance. I do not allow my child to stand to do that. You're not pledging to a motherfuck thing over here. But what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? We're not pledging allegiance to a racist ass country. Sit your bitch ass down. What is we doing? You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with that. If people want to do that, that's fine. But I don't make my child say the Pledge of Allegiance. I made it very clear to the school before I turned over their funding to them. Okay, because the taxpayer don't pay for my baby education. I do, right? I let it be known there will be no forcing him to say no Pledge of Allegiance. There will be none of that. He's not singing your racist ass songs. Cause when you're singing the Star Spangled Banner, it sounds really good the first verse. But have you looked at the words to the second verse and stuff, huh? Are you paying attention to what the words that you're really singing, or you just singing along? Or you just standing up there with your hand on your heart, pledging allegiance to a racist ass flag that our ancestors fought for? They didn't even want to give them the same benefits, but they sent the motherfuckers out there to die for the country, right? But didn't even want to give them rights and still treat them like shit. Child, let me calm down, okay? Because I'm over here on one. Shit is getting real. Okay, that remind me of that Cardi B song. Remember, she was like, coronavirus, shit is getting real. Okay, we got the mixed Indian in our family, and one told me that he saw a dead person at night. Listen, I used to work with this guy named Alondo, and Alondo said that in Jamaica at night, like they would get the dead people to rise from the dead from the graveyard and build houses. And I didn't know if he was playing with me or not. And then he told me a story about how this woman put a root on his mama because the woman wanted his stepdaddy, and like the mama got real sick. All her hair fell out and her teeth fell out, and like they had to take her somewhere, and they had to like she couldn't even walk. They had to carry her and go to like 2 or 3 different witch doctors for them to get the spell or the root off of his mama, and like that she been crazy ever since. So, and that goes back to the Miss Cleo movie. um so a lot of what I gathered was a lot of people actually thought that because that she was real at fortune telling and seeing the future because she was Jamaican, and people of Jamaican descent are known for practicing voodoo and hoodoo and whatever, right? So the consensus was that a lot of people believed her because she had that Jamaican accent. So they thought that she was actually from, which I want to say she did have some Jamaican heritage, from when I seen her mother saying, the woman who played her mother in the movie. But I don't know like how much of what they said in the movie was real and how much was just for TV purposes and entertainment purposes only. But that's why a lot of people did believe Miss Cleo, because they thought she was the crazy Jamaican voodoo lady. Thank you, Bookaboo. Okay, I didn't know you was in the paranormal. You should visit Dark Waters or I just told you I watched Black Witch Yaya. I love Black Witch Yaya. It's I have ordered, I have supported her through her website. Um but I'm just not you know willing to go into the extent. But I do watch Black Witch Yaya, and the Baron is her boyfriend, and the Baron is also Spook TV. I was thinking about the American Indians. Shut up. She's so beautiful, isn't she? She's so beautiful. Okay, so Living Life said he said it flashed by him so quickly at high speed. Hmm. Black Witch Yaya is no, not Sir Spooks. It's called Spook TV. Let me see if I can, because I know he's on my thing. I just can't like off the top of my head. It's something with a spook. Because now that I'm thinking about it, it is a spook something in the beef sector as well. So let me get the actual what you call it for you. Oh, and I also watch. Okay, so it's a girl. And I can't think of her real name, but like one of her channels is called Crit Crack. and she also do stuff on voodoo, and because she is of that descent, and she was saying how she used to have like dreams and stuff, and they took her back overseas, and they did something to her, and she stopped having like the dreams or whatever. And she said when she told her mom about it, like the look on their face, it was like crazy. And yeah, they took her back over to where they came from, and they did like some sort of, she said she had to drink some nasty stuff, and they did like blue smoke in her face or whatever. They did some sort of ritual. And after that, she never have no more crazy dreams. And she also talks about like mermaids and stuff like that. Pillsbury said, "Whoa, I don't even know what Stefan do. I missed it. Oh shit. Okay, well listen, I'm tired, y'all. So if Carrie is live, let's just go over there because I'm sleepy." My grandma would feed us full before we went to visit that lady. Oh wait, hold on, living life. I'm coming. And here we go. SP. Where is it at? I don't know, but I'll share it for you because apparently I'm subscribed to like a lot of people. Okay, I gotta stop subscribing to all these fucking people. Okay, because um I'm subscribed to so many people. But y'all, Carrie is live. Let me just go over here and ear hustle right quick. How long? Cause it's out. Stefan did something. All right. All right, y'all. So we go head over to Carrie's. Thank you to everybody who came and supported me. I did 3 shows this weekend, y'all. I did a Thursday night show, and I did well, I didn't do no Friday night show, but I did a Saturday morning show, and I did a Saturday night show. We will be back live tomorrow night. Uh, I don't know what time, but we will be here. Oh, family told us not to eat from they. Oh, listen, yeah, you have to be careful because they'll get you. Um, be careful what you drink from them. Yeah, they'll get you. But anyway, thank you guys for coming. I had a really good time. You've been in the clouds. Okay, a brother of a certain age. And listen, Corey, if you're still out there, if you would like to have the a civilized conversation, just right now I cannot take like any type of aggressive, like anybody being that aggressive towards me, I'm going to disengage with you because I don't need that stress in my life, right? But I know you're upset with the conversation that has been had, and it seems like you have made your mind up, but nobody over here hates you, right? Nobody over here hates you. um it just Let's make better decisions, people. Let's just going forward, especially when it comes to our little ones in this here social media, especially if you know that you're going back and forth with people or that you're in a space um, that will take it there with you. With the littlest breadcrumb, they'll take it there with you. So just be careful, and let's make better decisions when it comes to our babies. We're gonna go over to Miss Thangs. Let me drop the link. We doing a ratchet. Oh, and she just started only 13 minutes ago. Oh, hold on, wait, because I thought I was ear hustling, but child, I guess my what you call it done died. So for the 30 people that's ear hustling that ain't really said too much or nothing, um, y'all go and ear hustle over here with us at Carrie's. Excuse me, Miss Things, okay? Stefan got a brain like an elephant. But don't elephants remember everything? This is where we're going. We're going on over to Carrie's. I'll see y'all in the chat. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. This was fun, and I'll see you guys later. And here's the thing. I know he's upset, living life to the fullest, and I don't necessarily want him to be. I just think that he is lacking the accountability for the part that he played in the situation. That's it, and that's all. That's it, and that's all. I'm not trying to bash him. I'm not trying to be malicious, right? But I'm just saying, I think that he lacks uh oh I think he didn't like the commentary where I said, had he wouldn't have uploaded the video of the baby at the crime scene, there would not have been a parody to begin with. And so I would like for him to take accountability for the part that he played in that. And I don't know if he's conflating me saying that and saying that what Ray did was right. A lot of people voiced their opinion when Ray played that video. It was people who was upset about it on the scenes and behind the scenes, right? And it was people who showed their displeasure for it. I remember just off the top of my head, T. P was like, "Bruh, come on now," you know what I'm saying? And so I don't want him to think that we're just bashing him, bashing him, bashing him, but I do want him to take accountability for the part that he played in that situation. And I just want him going further to make better decisions, especially because that you and your children have been repeatedly targeted and attacked in this sector by people in this sector. And so the hate, like, um, yes, that's all I was saying. Living life to the fullest. And I'm not sure if he just wasn't hearing what I was saying. And we did say that at the time. And it's like people are not remembering that. That it was like, okay, wasn't it? Well, how it's like it was a little kiki, sure. For some people, it was a kiki. For some people, it wasn't. But people definitely voiced and shared their disdain for that. For the parody that Ray made, but just understand that in order to make a parody, there has to be an original version of a video. So that's all I got for you guys today. I wish you all the best. I'm going over to Carrie's to listen to her drag, and I'll see y'all somewhere on these YouTube streets. Bye. Yes, Divine. Okay. That's all. That's it. That's it, Corey. Don't you know what I'm saying? Don't drag me. If you still want to sell toys, I tell you how to, I can link you up with some companies if like that's what you want to do. I don't know if you was just being funny, but okay. Have a good day.